Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 20 of the Squared Circle Sessions podcast. The Royal Rumble is behind us, and we are now officially on the road to WrestleMania. Hannah, Braden, my friends, how are we?
A little car sick from this ride to WrestleMania right now.
Same.
I think we might need to pull over and take a break.
There's no stopping now.
Hannah, how you doing?
Peachy keen. How are you?
I'm great.
We on the, I don't know what the highway is around it, but we're heading to Vegas. Not physically, because I can't afford that shit.
I don't think anybody can.
Yeah, Vegas is crazy.
I can barely afford to walk my ass to the mailbox, let alone go from Arkansas to Las Vegas, Nevada.
What a trip that would be.
I'm good.
Very fair.
So, as we typically do, we're going to talk about what's happened recently in the world of the WWE. We're going to go over our thoughts, our fallout from the Royal Rumble in this most recent episode of Monday Night Raw. And we're just going to have some fun. That's what this is for. So, last episode, all three of us put our predictions together for the Royal Rumble. And now it's time for Braden to tell us who got the closest.
Guys, the results are in.
Rambo so did. I was so off.
I have tallied up the points. First, I'll go over the men's Rumble, then the women's, and then I combined the points total from both matches, and I'll announce the winner. But first, the men's winner was Roman Reigns. None of us got that right. Rainbow said Sami Zayn, Hannah said Braun Breaker, and I said LA Knight. But we all did have Roman Reigns in our top four. So that is a point each. I also said Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes. Hannah said Brock Lesnar and Dom Mysterio. And Rambo said Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes, which is not correct. It was Roman, Gunther, Randy, and Logan Paul making his third Final Four appearance, by the way.
I'm so tired of that.
So one's across the board right now with Roman Reigns in the top four. The men's Iron Man, I said Carmelo Hayes. Hannah said Dominic Mysterio. Rambo said Braun Breaker, which was the complete opposite of what happened.
Horrible.
But Javon Evans, which was a great pick, was the real Iron Man of the match.
Awesome pick. I was super impressed with his show out in the Rumble.
Yes, I'm super stoked about it. For the most eliminations in the men's match, I said Jacob Fatu, Hannah said Braun Breaker, and Rambo said Obafemi, which was the correct answer, along with Roman Reigns.
The ruler.
That is 2 points for Rambo.
Who I was not expecting to come out at number one, by the way.
No, but it was kind of sick.
I like that he got a full entrance.
Yes, we got to see the Oba walk. The men's surprise return. So there might be some controversy behind this. I want you guys to tell me how you feel, okay? So Rambo said Seth Rollins. Obviously not. Hannah said Chris Jericho. Didn't happen. But I said Chad Gable. And we got the original El Grande Americano.
Yeah, but it's El Grande Americano, not Chad Gable.
We know it's Chad Gable under that mask of the OG, guys.
I'm still under the impression that it's Omos. Come on,
guys.
Man.
This is totally a point. I totally called it.
Yeah, but in the confines of WWE, they're two separate characters.
This is 100% a point, guys.
Braden's over here saying, it's still real to me, damn it.
It's still real to me. All right, I'll let you guys decide, though. What is the consensus? Is that a point or not?
It's not the character.
Will we allow... Do I get a point for that or not? I need a yes or no.
I say a hard no.
I'd say half a point.
Okay, you can have a half a point because it's the same body, but it wasn't the character of Chad Gable. It was El Grande Americano.
This El Grande Americano had facial hair.
It's fine. I'll erase it. I'm erasing the point. Hold on. Let me recalculate.
Braden's like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. So for the Women's Rumble, the total comes to 1 point Braden, 1 point Hannah, and 2 points Rambo. So Rambo has the lead after the Men's Royal Rumble. Moving on to the women's. An astounding Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan across the board from all three of us.
Yes.
Gets us all a point. So rounding out the final fours, Rambo said Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Charlotte. Not correct.
Nope.
Hannah said Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, and Io Sky. Not correct. Now, the real final four was Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Sol Ruca, and Raquel Rodriguez. I predicted Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Sol Ruca, and Raquel Rodriguez. So I got 3 out of the final 4.
Fuck yeah.
That brings me up to 3 points for the Women's Royal Rumble. Super proud about that, by the way. Only Rhea Ripley messed me up.
Damn.
For the Women's Iron Woman, my apologies. I said Lyra Valkyria. Rambo said Io Sky, and Hannah said Charlotte, which was the correct answer.
Yay.
That brings it to 3 me, 2 Hannah, 1 Rambo. And then for the most eliminations...
Wait a minute, that should be 3 for me.
No, just for the women's match.
Oh, okay.
Yes, just for the women's match. Most eliminations, Jordan Grace, I said. Hannah said Becky Lynch. Rambo said Natty Neidhart. And it was Lash Legend, who was very impressive.
It was really impressive.
Very impressive. And then for the women's surprise return or entrant, it was Brie Bella was the one, and Tiffany Stratton too. But Rambo said AJ Lee, Hannah said Paige, and she emphasized a lot that it was going to be number 30. I had to underline that a lot because she told me to. And then I said Gail Kim. And that was not correct. So that brings the Women's Rumble to 3 points me, 2 points Hannah, 1 point Rambo. So the reason I'm not mad about my Chad Gable point being taken away is because I won anyway. The total points is Braden 4, Hannah 3, and Rambo 3.
Hell
So there's our Royal Rumble results.
All right. But no, like, honestly, I was super happy to see the, like, more recent NXT people get good show outs in the Rumble, like Sol Ruca,
Yes, both Rumbles.
Femi,
Yeah.
Javon Evans.
Like,
Great.
say what you want about the winner. I feel many different ways about Roman winning again. But overall, in the matches, we did get to see a lot of young talent shine.
Right.
Yes,
But I
we
did say, remember that podcast? I did say, and by the way, I made notes of everything that happened in the Rumble and Raw, and I can put them together, and we can just cherry pick what we want to talk about for timing.
Yeah, I also got some notes there.
But I did say like 2 weeks ago, even though we probably would hate to admit it, but the person this year that made the most sense was Roman Reigns, and I did say that.
Yeah, you said that was your prediction like a couple episodes ago, and then you changed it last episode.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Almost had it.
See, here's the thing. This was my consensus at the time. I thought they were going to go one way because in a lot of ways it felt like one way was blatantly obvious. But then I also thought that there was a different person that made sense. So there's a difference between the person that makes the more sense versus the more obvious way. And I thought with the way they were pushing Braun, I thought Braun was automatically just going to win, because I thought for like about a month ago, I thought that WrestleMania was going to be CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, and I thought that for months.
Oh yeah.
And so I assumed that was going to be the World Heavyweight Championship match. I'm obviously wrong, and we'll get to that later. But I totally should have picked Roman Reigns, even because like my head was saying Roman, but my gut was saying Braun Breaker. And me as a person, I've always listened to my gut. And I probably should have picked Roman Reigns, but I do understand why people are a little bit mad, because it's just kind of like sticking to the status quo, I guess. And it's weird how like this Royal Rumble and last year's Royal Rumble were kind of flipped, because I feel like if you think about the backlash of this year's The backlash of this year's WrestleMania and the backlash of last year's WrestleMania are very similar, but in two different ways. Last year, they went with the unpredictable man and the predictable woman, when last year it should have been kind of flipped. They should have went with the predictable man and the unpredictable woman, that being CM Punk and Io Sky. I think that would have been better Royal Rumble winners last year. This year, that's flipped. They went with the predictable woman, but they should have went with the unpredictable man. And this year, it should have been Liv Morgan, which that was the right call. But I feel the right call for the men would have been LA Knight.
I agree, and that's why I put him as my pick. Like, I don't know.
But
That's the perfect surprise winner.
And they didn't even put him. Not only didn't even win, he was not even in the final four.
No.
Which I felt was weird. And like the Royal Rumble was odd because like you had Obafemi just get eliminated by Brock, and then Brock got eliminated during Jey Uso's entrance.
That was awful.
Entrance.
Like, that was absolutely horrible.
Because usually,
I'm
like, if you're eliminating a big name like Brock, you know, that's one of the big marquee, like, moments.
Right.
Not just
like,
as an entrance is happening, then you hear Michael, oh, Brock Lesnar's eliminated. Like, it was nothing.
It didn't even seem like that big of a deal. When throwing out somebody like Brock Lesnar in emphasis is a big deal. And it was Cody Rhodes and LA Knight that eliminated him. And the way Michael Cole, like, I don't know, it just kind of felt like, and if you look at the timing wise for like the men's Royal Rumble specifically, it didn't even feel like 90 seconds was in between each person. It felt like 75. It felt like they rushed it.
Some of them went super fast.
Yeah.
It was messy. And the elimination order was weird.
It felt like it, like you said, it really didn't feel like a full 90 seconds per entrant.
Yeah, like some of them I guess felt that way, but there were a lot that felt fast.
Well, also, they didn't start the Royal Rumble until 10 p.m. in Saudi, and they didn't even, like, when they got to Drew and Sammy, their match started at midnight, which means the Royal Rumble didn't start until 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I heard, which is crazy.
That's stupid. Why did they start a show so late? Like 8 p.m. would have been one thing, and then they would have been done by 11:30 normally. But the Royal Rumble ended up going 4 hours, which is really, really long. And I felt like it could have been condensed to 3. Give 1 hour to the Women's Royal Rumble, give 30 minutes, like 20 to the other two matches, and then an hour to the men's, and then that cuts it to 3 hours 15 if you want to add a little extra time, like the intermissions. It just felt, the pacing was off, and it felt like this entire Royal Rumble was rushed.
Yeah, it did kind of give that vibe. And honestly, like, it was weird because they started, 2 hours later than what SmackDown started the night before?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know.
And this is also a note that I wrote. This was for last night, but I saved it. This is why you do not, especially before the Big Four, why you do not have a Saturday night's main event the weekend before the Royal Rumble. I don't know why they had a Saturday night's main event last week, because the buildup of the Royal Rumble suffered because of that. I don't understand. I don't understand why WWE would even want to put a Saturday night's main event before the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or Survivor Series. You do not put a Saturday night's main event the weekend before all those, because it's going to mess up the build. Like, you could put one in front of Backlash, you can put one in front of Cash of the Castle, you can put one in front of Bash in Berlin, whatever those B-tier pay-per-views, or you can just stick it to, like, having a Saturday night's main event only in December, because apparently they're no longer having December pay-per-views. Now Survivor Series is the end of the year pay-per-view now.
That's weird.
But it's like the placement of where they put the Saturday night's main event in correlation to like the other PLEs makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like, I totally forgot there was even a Royal Rumble this weekend because everything was about the Saturday Night's main event last weekend.
Yeah, I can see the confusion there.
yeah, and honestly, that's kind of what makes me a little bit worried about WrestleMania next year.
In Saudi?
Yeah,
That's going to be a shit show.
like surely, and I'm saying surely loosely, a year will be plenty of time to kind of figure out what's gonna go down instead of having a couple of weeks where it's like, oh shit, we got to get this done.
Right. At least do the math on the timing.
Yeah.
At least figure that out.
But I will say though, it was low key impressive seeing them build a whole fucking stadium in less than a month, or maybe just over a
Yeah,
month.
that was neat.
And the stage looked fucking awesome, might I add.
Yeah, I loved all the presentation.
The stage looked fine, but the seats with the lights on it made it look like nobody was there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when I was watching that, I was like, "Why is it so empty in there?" Then I
It
did
looked
see after.
empty.
Yeah, I saw after it was the lights, so
And
that was a
as
weird choice.
soon as I seen how the seats were, I immediately went to Twitter. I was playing devil's advocate. I was like, all right, let's see what's going on. And everyone's like, oh, this is the newest AEW show. Wow, what are the empty arenas? They fell off. Blah blah. It's like, oh my god. Then
That's
they
crazy.
then they turn the lights off and it's like, oh, there are people here.
Well, that was the first thing I thought. I thought there nobody was there, and I'm like, oh my god, this flopped.
Yeah, I was like, which is insane to think about.
But I do
For a
worry
Royal
about
Rumble,
WrestleMania,
surely.
Right.
and I do worry about WrestleMania next year because if you listen to the crowd, they didn't pop for really anybody.
No.
Yeah, it was really like who they did pop for was really weird. Like it was
Brie
like
Bella got the biggest
Brie Bella
pop
got
of
a
the
pop.
night.
got a huge pop.
She got
But
the
it just-
biggest pop of the night, which was insane.
The problem is, and I don't ever, obviously, I never insult cultures because I'm above that. But the problem is, they're going to be performing in front of a crowd that barely understands English. And I don't think really the Saudi crowd really understands wrestling as a whole because it's a very much an American market, which is what wrestling is. And I think everything is going to feel like a disconnect, just like Night of Champions did, especially with Punk and John's promo. It felt like the fans had no clue what Punk was even talking about. And it's because I don't think they're not inside the bubble like the American market is. So if that promo would have been in front of like a Boston crowd or like Houston crowd or Toronto, that promo kind of probably would have went off differently because I feel like the audience would have understood a lot of the stuff that Punk was even, throwing at John.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can't perform your biggest show of the year in front of a Middle Eastern crowd that I don't really think understands it. And on top of all that, I really feel bad for the women because usually it's the women that get absolutely no pop except for Brie. But it's like I don't yeah, they're gonna get a huge bag for it and I understand it, but I feel like it's gonna be the most disconnected and the most quiet WrestleMania that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about. But
Yeah.
hopefully within the next year they can kind of figure some shit out and maybe, who knows? Hopefully we can be wowed by it.
Pleasantly surprised.
But for like no purpose here, Royal Rumble, obviously I wrote Liv Morgan and Roman Reigns are the winners. We obviously had Gunther did indeed retire AJ Styles. And we did have Drew McIntyre defeat Sami Zayn, which is what I thought was going to happen anyways. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride with the world championship is Sami Zayn. And the one thing that surprised me was We have a Masked Man 2.0 attack Breaker on during his entrance, and then Braun Breaker gets eliminated in 5 seconds by Oba. Who is this Masked Man? Is it supposed to be a stand-in for Seth Rollins when he eventually comes back? And why does WWE love the Masked Man stuff so much?
Hey, the Masked Man was the most played character in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008.
True story. So are we thinking it's Seth, or in quotations, Seth? Like, is it supposed to be Seth Rollins under that mask this time?
I think it's supposed to be.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Like-
heard Paul Heyman scream like outside. He's like, "That's Seth Rollins. That's Seth Rollins." Like, I'm assuming it's supposed to be a stand-in for Seth.
Like,
Right.
definitely around Survivor Series, I knew it wasn't Seth because of his injury
Too
that
soon.
he had right before that. But now a few months have passed. He may not be like obviously cleared for competition, but that doesn't mean much
Right.
when it comes to coming in, hitting a super kick, hitting a stomp, and then running out.
Right. Or it could easily be somebody else under the mask, but they'll say it's Seth the whole time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I think this time it is. Like, I don't see the point in doing another swerve again.
So does this mean we're doing Seth versus Braun Breaker at WrestleMania potentially?
I'm thinking.
I would enjoy that. Like, I wouldn't be mad about that.
Well, that's if Seth Rollins is cleared by that point.
Yeah.
I think they probably are doing this mask thing just as a backup, just in case. That way, if Seth Rollins is cleared, they do have a story for him. Because the last thing you want is for, like, say he gets cleared like 2 weeks before WrestleMania, and then you have to like scramble to figure out a story for him. I think maybe this was WWE's way of being prepared. But then, like, if Seth Rollins isn't prepared by WrestleMania, then what are they going to do with the Masked Man thing? That's just the other
Yeah.
question.
Right.
But no, like going to the Drew and Sammy match. Like, of course, I wanted Sammy to. I want Sammy to get his flowers eventually. He needs to win a world title. Where I was torn with it is, like, as much as I wanted Sammy to win the world title, I also wanted Drew to have just a little bit longer of a title run.
Yes.
Because
Like, I would have rather the
just
match
getting
not
started.
happened yet. Right. Like, I wouldn't be mad with Sammy defeating Drew for the belt at some point. Like, I would rather it have been a different opponent at this particular event.
That, and it's like we've clamored since WrestleMania 40. I'm gonna go back to that. After the feud with Punk, it's like, if this is not worthy of a world championship somehow for Drew McIntyre, it needs to be. And we finally got it, and it's like, I wanted it to last just a little bit longer. Give him
Right.
a little bit more time in front of people.
Well, for me, I hope this leads to, like, and I would want it to be like something different. I'm hoping this leads to possibly what I would like to see at WrestleMania. I really hope at some point we can find a way to get Cody versus Randy, but I don't think that's going to happen just on their own. But I want to possibly see something fresh and something new and something different for the WWE Championship. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of triple threats, but it really just depends on who's in it. I'm kind of iffy. And yes, I cherry pick triple threats. I'm one of those people. So come at me, fans, if you want to hate on me for cherry picking. But it's like, I would love to see Drew McIntyre defend his WWE Championship again against Sami Zayn. I want them to keep this going. But then I would also want Jacob Fatu added to the mix. I think that would be an amazing triple threat for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. It's something new. It's putting 3 people that have never been, and I want that to be the main event of night 1. That's putting 3 men who have never been in the main event of any WrestleMania, getting them some main event exposure, and then having a fresh story that doesn't have the same 5 people in it. And I think getting Cody away from the WWE Championship, kind of like what WWE was doing with Charlotte, getting her away from the world title picture for a while, I think that will help Cody a lot, and I think it will help him not be so alienated by the audience. So I would love for them to just finally decide it was Randy that attacked Jacob, and then that leads to Randy wanting to go after Cody because they need to tell that story. And maybe eventually after that, Randy could have a program with Jacob leading into like SummerSlam this year or something. But I think like a really cool, refreshing Drew versus Cody versus Jacob Fatu match and have that be the main event of night one WrestleMania for the WWE Championship would actually be really, really refreshing thing to see. And it's a match that I think would be really, really good.
It
Right.
really
Just on
would.
that real quick, if I'm totally fantasy booking, I would like for the Randy and Cody feud, like Randy is like the scapegoat, like Randy's getting framed for it, but then somehow Randy gets the videotape evidence and it was Cody that did it. So then
That
going
would
into
be
the match, it's a heel Cody versus a face Randy.
mm-hmm. Oh,
That I would love.
kind of like with that thing that happened with Sean and Hunter back before SummerSlam '02, where
Yes.
Sean got attacked, but it found out it was Triple H all along.
Right. Kind of like that.
So
I think
basically,
that'd be
another version of Enzo and Cass.
a much better version of Enzo and Cass, but yes. But yes,
I love that segment back in the day where Sean's all bandaged up and he's like, "It was you, Hunter." And then Triple H is just smirking. He's like, "You're damn right, it was me, Sean." And then you had like Jerry Lawler say, "Son of a bitch," or JR or whatever. Somebody said
Yeah.
"son of a bitch," and it was cool.
Most
But yeah,
likely
no.
JR, just considering it was Triple H.
Probably. I totally see that. But yeah, that'd be the ideal scenario for Randy Cody. I think my ideal like 5 would be like Roman Punk, Randy Cody. Why am I drawing a blank on everything that I was just thinking about? Hang on.
Z-Bros.
D-Bros.
Jesus Christ. Z Rose is crazy. We'll get into that, but that was such a fire line. Randy Cody, and then WWE. Oh, Seth Braun, and then WWE Championship. I like to see Drew, and then just anybody fresh in the main event scene. Like you said, Sammy, Jacob, even in LA Knight. Not that I could see Triple H doing that, but even in LA Knight in there, like some sort of that combination. I think ideally for me.
A part of me thinks at WrestleMania what they're going to do with LA Knight, and it's a real shame. But a part of me thinks at some point they're just probably going to do Logan Braun, Austin versus possibly, and this is more realistic, I think will be them. So that portion of the vision, I think it's going to be them versus LA Knight and the Usos.
Yeah, that'd be so lame.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel is going to happen. Or they'll probably do have it be LA Knight, and then maybe his tag team partners are like Dragon Lee and Penta or something like that.
Right. Yeah,
But it's
that'd be
good.
so lame.
It's gonna be like one of that, and LA Knight's just gonna be in the middle of the pack again,
Yeah.
and it's like I feel bad for the dude. I really, really do.
Speaking of Penta, I can't wait for the day that they finally reunite Penta and Ray Phoenix. Anyway,
Right. I don't know why they're taking so long on that.
I am waiting for it. Oh my God, we need that.
Lucha
Now.
Brothers in the WWE, please.
But anyway, going off of kind of like the last parts of the Rumble, because we're kind of going on 25 minutes talking about it, that we can get on to Raw really fast. Is there anything else about the Rumble you want to talk about? Anything?
I liked the incorporation of AAA.
Yes, me
I
too.
really did. You know, like there was a lot of backlash online that they were incorporating them instead of like like surprises, like a Jericho or whatever. But
Right, but I mean, you have them, use them.
it's also a good way to show the people at home who are strictly like WWE, showing them people from other brands to help kind of bring eyeballs to other brands.
Right.
Like, oh, I like Mr. Iguana or I like La Parca. Let me go check AAA out.
Yeah, I just thought it was super fun. And you get that fun early mid part of the Rumble. Do stuff like that.
And it's sad that Layeska had a longer ring time in the Royal Rumble match than Rusev did, but I digress.
That is true. And Matt Cardona.
Yep.
55 That's one of my notes, is that Matt Cardona being in there only 55 seconds made me a little mad. But I
It
digress.
made me feel the same thing with Rusev too.
Right, and
It's like you
Rusev.
bring
But I
him
mean,
back, and for the first couple of weeks, they're building him to be big. They have this feud with Sheamus. It's like,
Rambo,
okay,
what did I say like on our third episode?
I don't remember.
I told you, I
If I'm
told
being
you,
entirely honest.
I told you guys what were they going to do with Rusev, Aleister Black, and all these people that they brought back? Absolutely nothing.
Black,
I mean,
I
even
think he
like
got hurt just recently.
true, but even when he was there, it's like they're just putting him in this weird, going nowhere Damian Priest thing. It's like they have like that's why I don't like WWE creative, and like they all are like Road Dogg. I don't know. It's like that just shows you what's going on in that writer's room. It's like, I don't know. It was like that perfectly sums up all of you. You guys, like, okay, for me being the person that I am and like the structured planner that I am, this is the way my brain's always thought. You need to have an idea of where you're going, right? You have to have the long term, right? Once you have the long term figured out, then you do a bunch of short term in between to get to the long term. It's like when you write a movie, right? You can't be in production of like filming a movie if the writer of the movie doesn't even have an idea of where the story is going to end up. You have to know the ending of your film before you can write a beginning or a middle. And it's like I compare that to if you're like no Warner Brothers or whomever is not going to produce a movie unless they know the screenplay is going to lead to somewhere. You're not going to start casting, you're not going to start filming, you're not going to start doing anything if you don't know where the movie's ending up. You can't just write the ending as you're filming. The WWE is doing that problem. They're planning things for the short term, but they have a long term in plan, but they're not going to focus on the long term until like 3 years from now, because they want to build it and they want to do a slow burn. But the short term goals leading to the long term are never executed well, because they do everything for a viral moment and then they don't have a plan afterwards. And that's what irritates me about WWE creative. It's like they're so sloppy and they're so unorganized. And when I watched Unreal and they were talking about that Chelsea Green stuff,
Oh Lord.
and literally Road Dogg was like, Triple H is like, well if Julia drops the title back to Chelsea, who's Chelsea gonna work with? The same people. And then Road Dogg is like, who does she work with? I don't know. And I'm like, that perfectly sums up why SmackDown sucks.
that was kind of crazy to hear in real time.
It's like I thought of something when I was watching that. I thought of something in 2 seconds. I said, well, what about this? Chelsea Green is so adored and beloved. What if she won the title, and at the time, if Piper Niven was healthy and Alba Fire, I don't know if Alba Fire's attached to her still, but it's like, why doesn't Piper and Alba turn on Chelsea? That makes Chelsea a baby face, and she's got two people she can work with, two fresh rivalries she could have. She could work with Piper and she can work with Alba Fire. And then they can be incorporated in the Women's United States title mixer. That's two new stories you can go there. And it's like, I came up with that in 2 seconds. And Road Dogg couldn't even muster up anything, and it took him 1 minute to tell Paul Levesque, I don't know.
Yeah, that was crazy to hear. Like, just say that was wild.
It's like so Chelsea Green as a heel has worked with everybody as a babyface. Well, the fans like her and she's got charisma. Turn her babyface, and now she can work with all the heels. It's not that complicated.
That's my main gripe about the United States title pictures. Like, it's the same 5 people.
Yeah.
But no, Cuh here in the comments said WWE could also do a draft and refresh their rosters. And as great as that would be,
They don't stick to the
history has
rosters.
shown they will do the draft and then hold to it for like maybe 3 weeks.
Right. Every
And
time. Except 2016, but
honestly, 2016 was doing pretty damn good until they started mixing shit up.
yes, it was so perfect for what it was. But on I think my last note on the Royal Rumble, talk about Royce Keys
Oh my god.
being in there. I heard all this stuff going on around him, but him being in there is pretty cool. And him being in there, like going right into the Rumble and not through NXT or anything. Like maybe he'll still go to NXT after the Rumble, but it feels like they have big plans if he's in the Rumble right away.
Oh yeah. And I'm super excited for it. And like I had a feeling he was gonna end up showing up, but I didn't want to predict it because I didn't want to get my hopes up.
Right. But I mean, it was really cool. God, like the name Powerhouse Hobbs fits him. That dude is a powerhouse.
Oh my god.
He's the definition of a brick shit house, dude.
Fucking I seen Powerhouse Hobbs fall. I was like, is he going by that here? And then
Yeah, that was crazy.
it broke down, and then it says Royce Kills. I was like, okay. I
Right,
didn't
so I
think they were
mean-
gonna pull out the Powerhouse Hobbs at first.
No, which I mean, I get like maybe he's like shedding that. I don't know, but I mean, it was cool to see. It was, yeah, it was different.
I do like that. That was my main takeaway from the Rumble. Is I do like how many younger talent was showcased.
Yes.
I mean, like JC Jane, Lola Vice.
Yeah, that's another note. Yeah, that's the note I had for the women's matches. Like I expected to see a JC Jane in there from NXT. I expected like Blake Monroe too, but it was like some of the like Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan were like unexpected NXT entrants. Like I really wouldn't have predicted like them being in the match. So I think it was fun that they were in there.
Not to mention,
Yeah, they could have incorporated a lot more people.
as much as I don't really care too much that they have to put on the full body suits and everything. A lot of them were badass.
Yeah, it seemed like they were having fun with it too, from what I've seen.
Dude,
Candace-
Roxanne Perez was my favorite because I was a huge Kim Possible fan and she dressed up as Shigo.
Yeah,
I was a huge Shigo fan, I tell you what.
Shigo was my favorite character on
Mine
Kim
too.
Possible and I loved it. When she
Mine
came out,
too.
I knew exactly what she was dressed up as and I'm like, I love you even more, Roxanne.
Oh, so did I. So did I.
I think my favorite was Candice LeRae's gear.
That one was cool.
Very Eddie Van Halen-esque.
And then I also like Sol Ruka's because it was like it kind of gave
Yes.
off Lita Jeff Hardy vibes.
Yes,
gave
I
me,
like that. And I liked Liv's too.
Yeah, it gave me like Lita Jeff, like skater chick kind of vibe.
Yeah. You want to know whose I didn't like? And there's no real reason for this. Lash Legend had such a great match, but that purple just bugged the shit out of me. Like, just seeing that purple flash around the ring, it just started pissing me off. Like, I was watching with my friends. And she's so tall, you see the purple everywhere, and I'm like, dude, it made me so mad for no reason.
My friend had her kids over here while we were moving. She was helping us, and her kids were watching the Rumble with me. And he's seen Lash Lantern. He was like, "Is that Barney?" Keep in mind, he's 4,
Right.
But yeah,
either 4. Or
Charlotte's
5,
was
I don't
cool
remember.
too. They were all pretty cool. Like, it seemed like they were having fun with it.
But no, like, and honestly, and this is gonna sound horrible to me. You know how, like, you were talking about with the purple gear.
Yeah.
For a minute, that's kind of how it was with me and Shotzi with like the really short green hair.
Yeah, like a
I don't
random
know
thing
why.
that just pisses you off.
I don't know why. I cannot give you a proper explanation as to why I didn't like it.
Right.
I was like, no, I'm
Yeah.
good.
It's just one of those things. But before we officially move into Raw, we got to touch on AJ Styles real quick.
mm-hmm.
So, obviously, he is retired, but he did not leave those gloves in the ring. So what are we thinking is going to happen there, guys?
I think he's finishing his career in TNA.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's my theory.
And it makes sense. I mean, finish up here in WWE and then go actually finish up really where you got your namesake.
But then I've also heard rumors that and these are rumors, so you can't really like hold them like over the fire or anything like that. But I've heard that he is going to be taking a producing role backstage for WWE.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I could totally see him doing that after the TNA thing. Like, if the TNA thing does happen, I could still see him doing that.
But I really wish AJ Styles would have, like, if he was going to finish up in TNA, I wish he would have, like, maybe stretched out his... Because I wanted to see him selfishly perform at one more WrestleMania. And then maybe he could have...
Thank you, Braden.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he could have moved to, like, TNA, like, after WrestleMania.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of, like... And Ka here in the comments made a mention of it, and it's something that I've been seeing, too. It's like... There's been a lot of speculation, like, oh, is he going to be all elite now? It's like...
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
I would like to see him work with some talent under that umbrella.
Well, of course, but
I think in the grand scheme of things, it would be best just if he were to go back to TNA.
Right, and I mean, even I could see him still being at WrestleMania just as a TNA talent.
Either like if he went to TNA or hell, even finished his career off in Japan.
Right, that one too. But I mean, I just see him. He did this whole like retirement thing with WWE. WWE and TNA are partners, so him just going to TNA makes a lot of sense.
And now, which it's related to it, what does Gunther do next?
Right, like now that he has this.
I'm running out of childhood heroes that he could kill.
Right, like what is Gunther going to do at Mania? It's going to be Roman. Right, it's going to be Roman and Punk. I don't want to see Gunther and Drew again.
Oh, please, God, no.
Right, I really don't want to see that, and Gunther would have to move over to SmackDown, yada yada. So what is Gunther doing at Mania?
I mean, if you really want to try something really, really cool, if you want to be like, you know, that commercial Arby's, we have the meat. I would do triple threat: Brock versus Oba versus Gunther.
Oh
God, meat. But I mean, even just the single matches out of those, Gunther Oba or Gunther Brock. I mean,
I want all three of them in there. I want to have my cake and eat it too.
One thing that I would like to have, and we had it in 2022, but I would not be upset to see a WrestleMania one-on-one Gunther and Sheamus if he's healed.
That would be heat. I mean, we saw it in the triple threat at Mania with Drew.
We've seen it with Drew, and we've seen it at Clash of the Castle 2022.
Right. I mean, it'd be cool. I just don't know if they could recapture that magic they had. Like, I'm sure
I don't think so either.
I don't either. Right. But
I wouldn't be mad about it for sure.
A dream.
But I think it's gonna be like, because I think they teased it in the Rumble. I definitely see them possibly wanting to try to at least do Brock versus Oba. But
please.
I mean, I think rub on Oba.
But I think adding oh God, why did I even say that?
Goldberg.
Oh God.
No, Hannah, no.
No. Gunther. Wrong.
Let me tell you something about Bill Goldberg. I'm just kidding.
Bret Hart in the room with us?
I think adding Gunther to that would be awesome because I do want to see Gunther with Brock and I do want to see Gunther with Oba. So you might as well like kill two birds with one stone here, put them all in the same match.
Right, that'd be crazy.
No.
I mean, imagine that on the marquee. Imagine WrestleMania as a triple threat. Gunther versus Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. Hello.
Reinforce the ring.
Yeah, at that point, Jesus
Oba
Christ.
Femi WrestleMania entrance.
Please.
Yes.
He better be. I'm sure he's going to be there.
He has to be. Now, before we go on Monday Night Raw, I do want to make a quick comment. New NXT champion,
Joe
fucking Hendry.
I wanted Ricky Saints to win that match.
Joe Hendry was my prediction. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, but
Ricky just had the title. I think they can just do. I don't know.
the problem I have with like the Obafemi thing is why I don't get it. Why have Ricky Saints drop it to Oba when he was just going to vacate it like a month later till he was going to go to the main roster? I don't know why they couldn't just keep the championship on Ricky Saints and then have him lose it tonight to Joe Hendry. That would have made no problem to me whatsoever. But it's those weird, stupid decisions that WWE makes that to me, Obafemi beating Ricky Saints should never have happened. Ricky Saints should have just retained his title because Oba was going to the main roster anyway. So what was the point? It's just like they don't think things all the way through. And I think Ricky Saints could have used that, especially because Ricky Saints just turned heel. I think that could have, benefited him. And it's just like, just so many questions.
Very valid.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving to Monday Night Raw, and I kind of want to do what I did last week. I'm just going to read my notes really fast, and then we can go into whatever you want to talk about. So I can get this out of the way. We had a Vision opening segment with Adam Pearce and a bunch of security. We had Javon Evans versus El Grande Arreacano. We had Gunther's segment that involved, oh God, oh my God.
Dragon
I feel
Lee.
I feel so bad for Dragon Lee. And then we had the Bella Twin segment. Then we had Penta versus Bronson Reed. Dominic Mysterio returns. Yay. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez segment. And then the Philadelphia Street fight between Raquel and Stephanie. Obafemi attacks War Raiders. Finn Balor video promo. And then the main event, which was Roman Reigns and CM Punk segment. WrestleMania match official.
Yes.
Now, just like Cody Rhodes always says, what do you want to talk about?
Gross. First of all, I think Gunther coming out to AJ Styles' music was brilliant for heat.
Yeah, but he did that with John. It's like been there, done that.
John's music?
No, I mean I hope he keeps doing it every time he retires somebody. Like make that a shtick.
Yeah, but it doesn't want to grow tiresome where it's like, okay, so he's gonna do this all the time.
No, but
he
he can't be
does.
that like trolling evil bastard. That's it. You know what I mean? It's like,
But do you know who was a trolling evil bastard first? 2005 Triple H.
yeah.
I mean, everybody remembers that famous backstage segment with Shawn, where Shawn's chewing him out for what he did to Rick, and then Triple H just looks at Shawn and just laughs. Remember?
Yeah.
He just like, ha ha ha. It's just like, well, who was that first? Well, Triple H. It's like, wow, really original.
Yeah, but I don't see it with Gunther going really any other way besides going back to that same traditional just ring general.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to build this career killer to be what it is, this is the best way to go about it.
Right. This is how I word
it. He does
it.
have that heat from the crowd, and it builds him as that top heel.
Right. I wrote this in my notes. I said Gunther's heat is great, but they need to capitalize on it.
Yes.
It's like saving your money up in Monopoly and then not buying properties.
Well, that's what I was saying. He doesn't really have anybody really to work with. And it's like the problem is they're building him up so high. You need somebody that he can work with that can really challenge Gunther, which is me kind of backpedaling back to what I said earlier. It's like the only way he can go, in my opinion, is for like a full-time perspective is get him in a program with Oba. I mean, somebody that Gunther can really work with instead of him just being like the bully, where he's just going after all the young folk. It's like if eventually it's going to lead to what people think is going to happen, where Brock Lesnar is retiring at SummerSlam, I assume people are going to think Gunther is going to retire Brock, and I would go that route because I want to see Gunther get challenged. I don't want him to constantly be in these matches with like an AJ Styles or like CM Punk or like when he comes back maybe Seth Rollins or wherever where he's the stronger one and he's going to get the upper hand. I want Gunther challenged, and I think the best challenge in front of him would be to be in a program with like an Obafemi.
Yes. Basically, to have that babyface come out and kind of proverbially put him in his place.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about that. Another
And
name I would like to see.
you
Go
want it
ahead.
to also make sense too, and like
Oh, yeah.
Obafemi is somebody that looks like he could take Gunther to lunch, you know.
Oh, yeah.
At
It's like
Applebee's?
no,
2 for 20.
God. But it's
Oh,
just like
really?
but it's still like I want Gunther challenged, and he's not gonna get challenged by, taking out a poor Dragon Lee. What did I miss?
No, I could just picture Gunther and Obafemi going out for dollar margaritas.
But anyway, I also liked the opening thing with the Vision. Not really, but like I liked when Adam Pearce came out and said, you're not going to lose your job because of your piss poor performance in the Rumble. I loved that line. I love Adam Pearce, dude. I love the fact that he's being that authority figure that I always wanted out of the GMs, because I kind of felt when Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis were first assigned as the general managers, they were being very, I want to say pushover is the right word, but I have to use it in this context because I can't muster up a different term. But I love that he's pushing back and not letting the Vision walk all over him, and he's reminding Paul Heyman, no, I'm the GM around here. It's very Eric Bischoff like. It's very Theodore Long like. Yeah, it's like you're not gonna push me, playa.
Oh, yeah.
It's I love what Adam Pearce is doing.
Agreed.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I'm reporting this person real quick.
Valid. Real quick, what I was gonna say about Gunther is this is really random too, but another name I'd like to see is I'd like when Kevin Owens returns, I'd like to see him go at it with Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a random one, but
That Kevin Owens is the perfect person to come out and just straight beat the shit out of Gunther.
right.
Not to try to win. Not to try to get the upper hand, just to beat the piss out of him.
Right, and I think the story could just be like Kevin Owens just wants to stop him.
That's one of my biggest things that I love about Kevin Owens is like, yeah, he shows that he wants to win and be on top. But at the same time, he's just ready to throw hands at the end of the day.
Right, I think that'd be the perfect mix with Gunther.
He's there to fight. Win, loss, or draw, he's there to, if he gets his ass beat, he gets his ass beat, but he's going to be there to whoop somebody's ass.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
Yeah.
And then we had LA Knight get involved in the Vision thing with a chair in hand.
If they're going to keep this going, Mania needs to be where it ends.
Yes.
Yeah, and also like did you hear that pop?
Oh,
And on
God,
top of
yeah.
is Triple H even listening to that?
People love LA Knight.
It's like,
I mean,
hello.
I don't
Like-
care if they come back, if Knight came back to kind of rehash the shit with the Vision, because I've seen it happening whenever they took him out back in December. I seen him coming back and going after the Vision to kind of get his one back. But the latest that I want to see this run is Mania.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it goes on after that, then there's nothing they can do really to revitalize it.
No.
And this year, and if it doesn't happen this year, I'm gonna probably have a really big problem. This year better be, if he's obviously not gonna fight for a title and he's not gonna be in any sort of main event of WrestleMania, which I think this year he should specifically, he better be the one winning Money in the Bank this year.
Yes, it should have been in the last three.
It should have been the
yeah.
last three, but like more specifically, I think that this is like the last chance year. And if WWE does not do it this year, I I don't know what they're doing. It's gonna make me so irritated. So it's like I'm giving WWE one last shot, and it's gonna be this year.
You hear that, Hunter? He's giving you one last chance.
You're getting one last chance for me, and if he doesn't win Money in the Bank this year, if they don't freaking get their heads out of their asses, I'm coming.
You're gonna feel Hannah's wrath.
You know, it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asses will be kicked and names will be taken.
Cutting promos
But
out here.
So that's all that I have to say on that note. Anyway, let's kind of get through this. What do you guys think of Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano?
I thought it was great.
Yeah. But I think it could have been. It was an okay match. It was just a match.
Could have been.
I love Javon Evans though.
I wish it had a finish to it,
Right.
but it's in this sense kind of like how it was last week when we were talking about the Punk, Styles, and Finn Balor situation. I'm okay with messy finishes if they make sense, and this one did, where it was the attempted interference from Rayo and Bravo. Then out
And the
comes the
OG
original
Americano.
El Grande Americano.
Which I hope we get a mask versus mask match.
Oh God, yes, that's going to be
Please.
entertaining.
So
I want the two El Grandes facing each other at WrestleMania.
oh, they have to.
I would a mask versus mask match at WrestleMania between them would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
A El Grande Americano mask on a pole match.
Am I the only one that thinks Ludwig Kaiser is the more entertaining one?
You might be.
Maybe just a little bit.
I think they're both great, but I think the
To be
OG
fair,
one.
we've
is
also
great.
had more time with Ludwig Kaiser than we did.
Yeah. Well, the OG's been away.
I don't know. It's just like Chad Gable is a good one, but it's just like I don't know. There's a certain way Ludwig Kaiser is doing this that I particularly like.
I mean, it's not a ridiculous take at all.
No, absolutely not. And it's like, I think that's just it. I think it's just we've had way more time with Ludwig than we did with Chad.
Right. I think ideally, we get that mask versus mask match at Mania, but before then, maybe at Chamber or something, or just a regular show, whatever. We get El Grande Americano, Ludwig, and then Rayo and Bravo versus OG Americano, and then the Creed brothers with masks on. Some sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. Give me that. Leading up to the mask versus mask match, that'd be awesome.
That would be like the perfect Saturday night's main event.
Right, yeah. Like, give the Creed brothers some sort of mask, some sort of gimmick. I think that'd be sick. Or they can be the OG Rayo and Bravo or something.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And then
Hold on. I'm just picturing Brutus's big ass in a mask. God. Oh, that'd be awesome. Go ahead, Hannah.
Then obviously I'm gonna skip the Bella Twin segment because I could really care less. And then we had Penta versus Bronson Reed, and again LA Knight interrupts and then causes a count out finish. Penta wins via count out, and Paul Heyman looks disheveled, which I always like it when he looks disheveled. What do you guys think of Penta versus Bronson Reed?
It's a Penta match. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope they just give him some. Like, they're using him. They're definitely using him. Like, he's great. I want something a little more out of him.
Bring Ray
Smooth
Phoenix over.
operator.
Put him in the tag team division.
Right. Give him and Dragon Lee that. They can run with it.
I like
The
it when
Raw
Penta
tag
does
division
his
don't
little.
need it.
Yes.
I like it when Penta does his little dance thing, and on TikTok everybody's like doing the Smooth Operator song
Yep.
in the background. I
Yeah.
love it. And then obviously we got my Prince back after a month, and it's been a very long month. Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, the very innocent Dominic Mysterio is back with his Juanita, introducing Liv Morgan. The couple, the first couple is back, and they had a segment with Raquel Rodriguez, and it kind of feels Liv Morgan is being a little bit passive aggressive towards Raquel,
Yeah, the
like
way she
almost
she
like
talks.
she's playing her a little bit.
Yeah, she talks so fast. Like when Raquel like asked her like the question or whatever, like she was trying to just get out of the conversation.
Yeah, and also there's more to the neck tattoo for Dominic. There's added.
Yes, there is, and I love it.
It looks so good. And then that segment happened and I absolutely loved it because I love it. I love anytime Liv Morgan's in the ring. She's probably my favorite right now. Um I'm sad there was no Roxanne Perez on the show. Um, but then I also love that Dominic comes back. And anytime Dominic's on my screen, I'm happy. What'd you guys think of the Philadelphia street fight between Raquel and Stephanie? Obviously, Stephanie retained the title. I'm kind of torn on that because I feel like obviously WrestleMania is going to lead to Stephanie versus Liv, which I'm all fine with. But I feel like the bigger story could be that at some point, maybe at Chamber, maybe Stephanie and Raquel could have another match and Stephanie drops it to Raquel because I think Raquel Rodriguez defending her title against Liv Morgan in a one-on-one match at WrestleMania, I feel like that's the better story.
I would have been very happy with a Raquel win.
Either she drops it in a one-on-one at the chamber, or she puts it on the line in the chamber.
They're not going to do that.
Oh, I know. But that'd be nice.
I mean, I don't think they've defended a title in the chamber since the United States Championship match a couple years ago.
Mm-mm.
It's been a minute, and I kind of miss those days where they used to have the title defended in the chamber.
Oh, yeah.
It added more, I think, to the match because now it's just for number one contendership, and it's like when somebody wins, it's like okay, but we're not going to get that match until months down the line, and it's just like I that's why I used to love the old Elimination Chamber because like I always loved it, and it takes me back to the Elimination Chamber that I actually was at, by the way, because it was in Seattle. It was No Way Out, 2009, and Edge was the first one eliminated in the
Yep.
World Heavyweight Championship match. And then you knew for a fact there was going to be a new World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, that was
And
cool.
and I was there because it was in the Key Arena. And I remember being 12 years old, and I was like, Jeff Hardy pinned Edge. And I remember just looking at my mom. And I remember I hate this is when I hated Edge, guys. Like I had severe disdain. I remember just like looking at Edge be all frantic, and I'm just going, ha ha ha. I'm just laughing at him. It's just like you get what you deserve, bitch. Go away. That's what I felt. But
Yeah.
now I appreciate Edge because that shows you how awesome Edge was. That he can make a 12-year-old girl like blood boil. Like I hated Edge.
That's when you know the heel's doing their job right. When you like genuinely feel just gut-wrenching hatred for him.
I remember that one promo that Edge did once, and then we'll get back to what I was talking about. But I remember one of my favorite Edge promos as a heel, and Vicky Guerrero's in the ring, and he is just having a crash out fest. And he's like pointing to everybody in the crowd and saying, "You were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong." And then he went up to a little kid in the front row, and he's like, "When you grow up, you're going to be wrong."
That poor kid.
It was hilarious. I was like, that poor kid. I don't know if you guys know what promo I'm talking about.
I gotta go back and rewatch it. It's probably been a minute since I've seen it.
Go on YouTube after this and like look up that particular segment. But he's going around the ring, just having like this fest with Vicky just standing there, and he's just pointing at like different people like at ringside saying, "You were wrong, you were wrong." He went up to the doctor and said, "You were wrong." Looked at the announcers, "You were wrong." And then he went up to this one kid on the opposite side of the hard camera so you actually could see them. And he looks at this like maybe 10-year-old kid, and he's like literally his hair is in front of his face like a maniac. And he's like, "When you grow up, you're gonna be wrong." It's just the most hilarious thing ever. But anyway, they should really defend the titles in the Elimination Chamber again.
Yep.
Yes, agreed.
Absolutely.
But then he ended up
do.
But then he ended up winning the WWE Championship at the end of the night because he found a way to get into the other. And I remember leaving No Way Out pissed.
Poor Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, for real.
Kofi got the shit beat out of him.
Sounds about right for that time.
And then what did you guys think of I don't know if you guys have any feeling towards Obafemi and the War Raiders.
Random, but
I liked it better than a few years ago. They would have just gave him local talent to beat up
Yeah.
kind of like how they did with Strowman at first.
for a
Just
long
giving
time.
him local.
Same with
indie
Nia
talent.
Jax. Yeah, like they've done it with a few people. So I like this better than that.
Hey, one of those local talent that Strowman worked with defeated AJ Styles not once, not twice, but 3 times.
This is true.
And then what'd you
Real
guys think
winner
of
the first Money in the Bank for the women? Might I add?
Also true.
and then Finn Balor's video promo. Thoughts?
I need to see. I want one more run with him and Punk.
Yes.
You think
I want
because
somebody to go
This ain't over.
obviously because the Elimination Chamber is going to be in Chicago at the United Center, which is the first time they've been in the United Center since SummerSlam 94, by the way. So it's been 32 years.
Oh
31 and a half technically, because they've always been in the Allstate Arena. But the last time they were even in the United Center was in 94, SummerSlam 94, back when Undertaker faced Undertaker in the main event. Anyway,
Yep.
should have been Brett and Owen in the cage, but I digress. But I assume they're going to book Punk to wrestle in Chicago. I mean, why not? You need the ticket pusher. So I would think that they would have Finn Balor face Punk at Elimination Chamber again.
As long as the ticket pusher is not The Rock, I don't care what
Valid.
they do.
Same.
I would rather have the Bella Twins main event.
I would rather have Goldberg.
Free mode.
Anyway, and then
fact that
obviously,
Brie Bella had a bigger pop than Obafemi pisses me off.
yeah, but then at the time, but here's the thing: nobody has seen Brie Bella in years, so it's more like that. And I don't think anybody thought she was going to be there. And then, oh boy, I hate that song.
I love it.
Unlocked vocal stem from Braden.
It's been a vocal stem since 2014.
And then the main event of the show: Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
That promo was great.
That promo was fantastic.
Like
The Zebros are no longer.
that was funny.
He made it very clear.
I think it's been obvious from the last 4 years of Roman's work how much he's improved on the mic.
It wouldn't
this
have
just
worked
made-
if he was in a promo with Punk and saying "suffer and succotash."
Exactly that too.
Or drawing a blank with a John Cena and Kurt Angle in the ring.
Yes, but through his the last 4 years Tribal Chief stuff, obviously his promos have been so much better. But this promo specifically just made me look back and be like, wow, he's improved so much. It was just super passionate. I loved it.
And honestly, as we've heard it said from Seth Rollins, but God, I almost felt whenever Roman went, I'm not picking you because of this or this. I'm picking you because I hate you.
Hate you.
Yeah.
Right.
Whenever
And
he
it's
dropped
been,
that and kind of lowered his voice a little bit. I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, that was fucking cold."
Well, Roman has a gutturalness in his voice. He has a bass that Seth
Yes.
doesn't have. And the difference between the way, and a lot of people online feel like it's kind of like a copy and paste from Seth Rollins. Like when CM Punk first came back, when it was the first time they were in the ring together. This was the week after he had returned. Seth came off more like a butthurt little brother and whining. Roman just sounds like a person who's fed up with the disrespect.
Right.
That's a different way of approaching a promo. He sounds like the guy that feels like he's been disrespected, that he's got this guy that went on a podcast and talked shit about him, and then that kind of was the ripple effect for Roman getting the fan treatment that he did. And I feel like it was that podcast that made the fans boo Roman when he
I can
first
see
won
that.
his first Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I can totally see that. And it's like, because CM Punk is very good, and I will say this about Punk. He is very good with his words. He's a really good orator. He's really good at actually he's really good at getting people on his side. Almost like
Yes.
in like almost like a blind sheep type of way.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good at not at gaslighting, because that's not what he does. He's not lying to get people on his side. He's not giving out false information. He's really good about getting into the emotional crevice of a person and getting people to feel sorry for him and be like, yeah, you were the one that was wronged, weren't you? It's almost like, it's not the toxic manipulation, but it is a form of manipulation where you are stating facts to get people behind you, but you have the right words to where, it can make people feel like, are you manipulating me? Are you just trying to get a following? So Punk is really good at that. He's not the type of manipulator where he's giving you false information and gaslighting you into believe something that's not the actual narrative. He's good at like pushing a narrative to fit what he's trying to say, but he's actually giving you real information that's happened. And I feel like that's, in a lot of ways, the CM Punk podcast with Cole Cabana, and a lot of WWE fans listen to that, obviously, because they missed Punk. I think that is the ripple effect that happened to why Roman Reigns started getting booed. Because of the whole entire, you got to make Roman look real strong.
Yeah.
Remember that part?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I feel like that is the reason why the fans turned on him, is probably because they listened to that podcast and were like, yeah, Punk did get fucked over. Screw Roman.
Yeah, I can totally see that. I think I just like the story because, like, the magnifying glass is bent on Seth and Punk. It's been on how what Punk did affected Seth. And just now it just turns to, oh, Roman was there too.
Yeah.
Roman was there through all the thick of that, and he hasn't spoken on it. So, like, I just like the switch there.
Y'all go ahead.
There was
I'll
a
be right
couple
back.
of things within the promo. That I wish were said. And one of them was, one thing I wished Roman would have, because there was a lot of back and forth and there was a lot of gotcha moments that they were trying to do. One thing I do wish he would have said was when CM Punk said, I brought you and the Shield in. I'm the one that really created you guys. I wish Roman would have went in. You didn't want me. You wanted Chris Hero.
Yes. I think that should have been mentioned too.
It's like because in actuality, the only I think Vince went to Punk after Punk came up with the Shield idea. Punk originally wanted Ambrose, Rollins, and Chris Hero. And obviously, because Chris Hero was a friend of his and he was a huge fan, I think he was somebody that was trying to put Ambrose and Rollins underneath his wing back then and trying to get like the indie darlings some exposure. And I understand why he wanted Ambrose and Rollins, because you had one person that came from Ring of Honor, that came from the same stomping grounds that Punk came from, and then you had Ambrose that was known for his Dragon Gate USA and CZW days.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Punk was really trying to champion for them and then also champion for his friend, because Punk looks out for his friends. It's very commendable what he does. And then it was The Office that said, well, we want Roman Reigns instead. And I think CM Punk kind of reluctantly said, well, you're giving me at least Rollins and Ambrose, so I'll meet you halfway and I'll accept Roman.
Right.
And so it's like, I feel like that's probably where it was. And I wish Roman would have said, you didn't make me because you really didn't want me, did you,
Right.
in the Shield? I'm surprised he didn't go into that because that would have made CM Punk look kind of like a doofus.
Right. I'm hoping that gets mentioned at some point.
But it's like, but at the end of the day, when Roman says that, I'm the reason, I'm what made you, I'm the reason why you had a company to come back to,
Yes.
I wish Punk would have said, well, I saved this place in 2011, and I'm the reason why you, Seth, and Dean are even stars, because without the Shield, the three of you would be nobodies. So in a lot of ways, it's kind of like a circle effect, and a lot of fans online will be like, well, Roman Reigns is the reason why Punk's back, and I'm like, well, it also can be on the flip side because in a lot of ways, yes, Roman saved WWE during the pandemic era. But then you have to go back like 9 years and realize, well, if CM Punk wasn't around in 2011, 2012, or 2013, would the Shield even have a job? And on top of all that, it's pure speculation on this. But what if WWE would have gaslit Chris Hero, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins and said, okay, we'll go with that. And Roman debuted as a single star, would he still be the same Roman Reigns? Did rubbing shoulders with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins help Roman Reigns?
Right.
Did being reluctantly associated with CM Punk and something that he created also help make Roman Reigns? See,
Would have
it's
been a
like
good what if question.
there's like a lot of
Very
that,
good
right?
what
So
if.
it's so all these fans that are saying Roman made Punk, he's the only reason why Punk has a company to come back to, and Roman only. Well, I'm like, well, Roman Reigns is kind of the only reason why CM Punk is really the only reason why Roman Reigns even really went to tribal chief status. Because what if Roman Reigns debuted on his own? Would he still be the tribal chief? I don't know. That's pure speculation because if WWE would have had the Shield be Chris Hero or Cassius Ohno, whatever you wanted to call him back then, and it be Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, if that was the Shield and Roman Reigns came up on his own, would WWE still look the same?
Right.
I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, no, interesting to think about.
So I wish Punk would have brought that up. So I hope Roman Reigns is going to be around because I really want this to be built up well because it is official. Roman Reigns is going to face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. It better be the night 2 main event because if it's not, I'm going to crash out on y'all. But
Please be the night 2 main event.
Please, please, please.
But I hope that they learned from the John Cena Cody Rhodes fiasco. They need Roman Reigns on some sort of temporary full-time schedule because he needs to build this thing with CM Punk. It can't just be CM Punk, and they can't just start building it up 2 weeks before WrestleMania. We can't have what happened tonight and then have Roman gone for another 2 months and then grace us with his presence in April.
Right.
He needs to be around because it can't just be CM Punk building this up, and it can't be him just finding random people to wrestle for the rest of February and March until April 17th and 18th. No, April 18th and 19th, I think, is WrestleMania. But it's like, this needs to be showcased, and this needs to have a really, really good build-up. And I hope it's on the level of Rock and Austin going into 17 because I think it has the potential. Because technically because you have 2 baby faces going into WrestleMania, and if you listen to that audience, they were divided.
Which is great.
Yeah.
They really didn't know who to cheer for.
It's cool to see. It's refreshing.
But what else did you guys like about that promo? Do you think having it be Roman and Punk is the right way to go for Mania?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've put in my 2 cents. What do you guys have to say about the main event?
We really don't. Drew's already busy with what's going on with Cody and Jacob. So throwing Roman in there would really not do anything.
Agreed. Like I think Roman Punk is the no-brainer.
Roman and Punk is the best option that we've got.
Yup.
But
Now, here's
overall,
the question. If
what's up?
I'm really worried because one thing, I do not want Roman and Punk to be the night one main event, but I'm scared that it might be because I'm afraid that whatever, if Cody Rhodes is going to be facing Drew, which I think he is, I do not want WWE to decide Cody Rhodes is going to be the night two main event always. If it's Drew and Cody at night two, then they learned nothing from last year.
Correct.
You know, you got to go with the one that's the bigger draw, the better story, the bigger box office appeal. And as much as I like Cody Rhodes, and I do, I don't see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre being the night two main event, and I don't think it should. If they were, you know, gonna do something, they're gonna go the right way. It has to be Punk and Roman at night two to get what the IWC calls the real main event.
Yes, that's stupid.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, are you guys afraid it's going to be Cody and Drew? Because a part of me is like, a lot of people online are saying, well, this is the WrestleMania Night 2 main event. Well, one, it hasn't been made official. Well, the match has, but where it's placed night-wise hasn't been official. But I'm afraid it's like we kind of have to wait to see what Cody Rhodes is doing.
The only acceptable alternative, if that's not the night two, is if Drew has something like equally as hype. And that does
Right, I'm
that means
not
we
sure
go
if they can
Cody.
get there. Right, I'm just not sure if they can get that.
So Punk and Roman definitely would be the better night two of the alternative, unless, like I said, they somehow magically built the best built story going into WrestleMania.
Right.
You know what's funny, though? Because, and then we can get to the next, we can kind of end this part. It's actually kind of funny because, like, if Roman and Seth, not Roman and Seth, sorry, I'm used to saying them because of the Shield and just it's easy to put their names together. If Roman and Punk are the night two main event, then according to the IWC, Punk will actually do something that all of the Seth Rollins fans like to brag to Punk about that he actually did, because you know how like the IWC likes to claim that the night one isn't the real main event, right?
Mm-hmm.
And technically, if they're gonna go based off that, if CM Punk actually gets the night two, then that means he did something that Seth Rollins has never done, and that's truly main event WrestleMania.
Right.
And it's weird because a lot of like in like, I love how passionate fan bases are, especially when you pick the guy you're backing, because Roman Reigns fans are very, very boisterous. CM Punk fans are very boisterous. Obviously, you know, because I'm an example of that.
What?
And then you got the and then you got the Cody Rhodes fans, and then you got the Seth Rollins fans, and each of them are
the
very,
Big
very
Show
passionate. Okay.
Well,
And but here's the thing. Everybody online is always like, well, Seth Rollins has main evented more WrestleManias than CM Punk. Ha ha. Phil Brooks is a loser. Like, they like to like do that as a gotcha thing. But if you actually think about it, they are also the same people that claim night one isn't the true main event. Because I've seen a lot of Seth Rollins fans online, and this is not me nagging about Seth. This is me nagging about the kind of hypocriticalness, is that they're the same people that will claim that Seth Rollins has main evented quote unquote 3 WrestleManias are the same ones that say night one doesn't count as a main event. And also, Seth Rollins has only main evented the night one, the tag team match at 40, and then the triple threat last year, 41. And then on top of all of that, if you go back to 31, he technically was added, but he was not on the marquee. There's a huge difference between cashing in your Money in the Bank briefcase and being added to a main event versus the tickets are being sold around you being in the main event. It
Right.
was advertised as Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, and that's all the fans knew going into Levi Stadium at WrestleMania 31 in 2015. Seth Rollins just happened to have cashed in and made it a triple threat. So in a way, Seth Rollins was not officially advertised as a main eventer that night, and he wasn't on the marquee, and he wasn't on like the match card as the main event. So so technically in a way, Seth Rollins hasn't really truly main evented WrestleMania because he's never really officially been advertised as the main event according to the IWC's rules that they've made up. So it's funny to think about, these fans that kind of make up their own rules have to really think about what they're saying, because they're the same ones that will say that, but then they'll make fun of CM Punk for, oh, you main evented only night one. Night one doesn't really count. But then they're also the ones that say that, well, Seth Rollins is better than CM Punk because he's main evented more WrestleManias. And I'm like, well, technically he hasn't. In your viewpoint, he hasn't main evented anything because he was added to a main event match at 31, and he's only main evented night one of 2 WrestleManias back to back. And it's like you have to. It's like, do they even know what they're saying?
No.
And I don't think they are half the time.
Probably
It's like, do you hear yourself?
No.
So it's funny, if Punk gets the night 2, then technically, according to some people, CM Punk will actually main event WrestleMania for the first time, actually. And Seth Rollins technically has never main evented WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, of all people. Because he's never had that night 2 slot. And his cash-in was added to an already advertised main event at 31. He didn't walk in as a champion or to defend it, and then he left as champion, but he didn't walk in as the challenger. So, you got it. These fans that like to cherry pick or use certain things as a gotcha against the wrestlers they don't like, they really have to think about what they're saying because they come across very hypocritical.
Take that, IWC.
Yeah, wait.
But do you guys think at some point Seth Rollins needs to be a night 2? Because I feel bad for the guy.
Yes.
Definitely.
At least once.
Before we move on to our own kind of segments, why do you guys think, for example, when it comes to and people have been talking about this, a lot of people have been talking that last night's promo between Roman and Punk is already better than anything that Seth and Punk have done combined. I want to get your guys' opinion.
No.
What do you think? And I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. In your guys' opinion, what do you think it is about Seth in particular where when it comes to the audience, his promos against CM Punk don't feel as genuine as, say, the ones that he has with Roman? Because a lot of people online say that Roman's feels really real anger, but the ones with Seth, his worst critics say that his promos comes across like he's the soft butthurt little brother that got his feelings hurt because CM Punk ghosted him over a text like 12 years ago, and that he's technically still butthurt over that. Like, because everybody will say that Seth Rollins comes across as whiny, and that Roman comes across as he's really genuinely pissed off. From you two, from your guys' perspectives, what do you think is the biggest difference between Punk and Roman going back and forth, and why fans feel like that's more raw and real and more genuine, and why, Punk and Rollins just kind of feels like 2 adolescent teenagers just kind of playing like doing like a pissing contest against each other? What do you guys think?
Braden, you go ahead.
I mean, personally, I think it's just because Punk and Seth, the feud's gone on for what, 2 years now? Like, I think it's more of just a repetitive thing. Not that the feud has been repetitive, I think it's still been good. But I more think it's just because Roman and Punk is new and it's fresh and the promo just happened for the first time. I think that's the reason why they think that. Like, I think if you really went back and looked at it, they would feel a different way, or I would feel a different way. But I think it's more just a recency bias and just the longevity of the feud.
I think so too, because I mean, if you look back at the last Raw of 2024, when we had the back and forth promo with Seth and Punk, that's where you felt like oh shit, they genuinely hate each other. It's not Seth Rollins
Yes.
hating CM Punk, it's Colby Lopez hating Phil Brooks. Like, that's what that made you feel. And I think the same thing. I think it's just, this is a refresher. All
Yes.
year, besides his mini feud that he had with Gunther leading up to SummerSlam, it's been CM Punk and Seth Rollins, or CM Punk and the Vision. So this is kind of a breath of fresh air, something new. So that's where the recency bias comes into play. But
Right.
if
Like,
we
I think
really
it's like,
break it down, they both, to a certain extent, feel just as much of levels of hatred.
yes, I totally agree. Like, I think of it like a song on the radio. Like, I'm super into this song. This song is so hot, but then it plays almost the entire year. Like, it's just on every radio station I turn to. I hear it in every store, and I'm like, I don't want to hear this song anymore. But then that same artist puts out this new song. Damn, that's a really good song. I forget all about the other song. But then when I go back and listen to that song a few years later, like, wow, that was a really good song. I had it good. That's kind of how I view it.
Yeah. And that's
It's weird for
I
me.
really like how you put that.
It's weird for me because like when I think the one disconnect I had when Punk and Rollins, because when initially they had their first altercation when he came back, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so ready for this. This is going to be like the feud of the year, feud of the century. I just I went off the hype of it, and I felt like it kind of disappointed me a little bit because this reason. I feel like the disconnect I had with it was Punk's promos were very, very like real because he kind of Punk just talks like Phil Brooks in the ring, just a little bit more amplified. Because what you get in the ring is kind of what you're gonna get when you meet him on the streets or something. He doesn't really change. Um, but with Seth, I felt like he was trying so hard to stay in Seth Rollins' character.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish he would have just stopped with the way he dressed, stopped with the dancing and the woeing and being, very animated on the way to the ring, because to me he wasn't taking himself seriously in the feud, and I feel like that is what kind of was a disconnect for me. And I wanted to hear more. I didn't want to hear like written promo stuff that was from like a third party's point of view, because he said a lot of things that other wrestlers have said. He has said, like, he was like called him a cancer, and he's like saying a lot of things that Adam Page said almost verbatim, which was kind of weird. And all I wanted in this feud, and we never got it, have Seth just be serious, come out looking like a normal human being, wear jeans and a t-shirt like he used to, cut the BS out, and I just wanted to hear Colby Lopez.
Yeah.
But being the character of Seth Rollins, it felt like we were just like hearing Seth Rollins all the time, like the very amplified, animated character, and him just kind of spewing what the IWC thinks about Punk and throwing it in his face. I wanted to hear what Colby Lopez was really feeling, and I don't think we ever really got there. And was a huge missed opportunity. We heard what Phil Brooks felt.
Right.
But it's like we never get Colby Lopez, and I feel like the closest we've ever gotten to Colby Lopez in any type of story, and the first time I ever really felt an emotional connection to the character of Seth Rollins was his feud with Triple H, and
Yes.
when they had that the contract signing, and Punk was like, "I liked myself before I met you." I was proud of who I was before I met you. I loved wrestling so much that I didn't mind wrestling in front of 20 people in an armory. Didn't bother me because I love this business. Like I want to get back who I was before I met you. And I felt for the first time he was vulnerable in his promos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's what I wanted to see when he faced Punk. Is I wanted to see the vulnerable side, see the guy that looked up to Punk, because Seth Rollins did. He went to a couple of indie shows and there's footage of him high-fiving a bleach blonde CM Punk in like I don't know, it looked like a basketball court area, but it was like in front of only 45 people. And he literally said he went to Ring of Honor because Punk went to Ring of Honor. He wanted to specifically wrestle for Ring of Honor more than WWE because of that. And he looked up to Punk and wanted to follow in his footsteps. We didn't really hear that. All we heard was that he was mad because Punk ghosted him in a text message. And that made him seem very soft.
No,
That
I
definitely
could
makes
see that.
sense. Yeah, like kind of like a moment like when Punk was like, and this is Phil Brooks talking to Paul Levesque.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we got like this is Kobe Lopez talking to Phil Brooks. So I totally get what you mean. That makes sense.
Like, if we would have gotten the Seth Rollins in that, like, video promo, like, back and forth that he had in 2022 with Riddle, if we would
Yeah,
have gotten that Seth Rollins and CM
yeah,
Punk, I feel like that would have made that age a little bit better. Where
right.
Seth was going off about Riddle's kids and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That I heard that for the first time. I was like, "Oh shit!"
It just felt like there was a
Where the
missed
fuck are
opportunity
you?
there.
For sure. Overall, how do we feel about the Rumble and Raw, like ratings wise? What ratings we giving?
Rumble, I'll give it a C. If I had
I'll
to do like
give
a grading
Rumble.
scale,
I'll give Rumble. I feel like the only good thing that happened, really, in hindsight, was Liv winning. I'm gonna give the Rumble a D.
I'm a little more optimistic. I'm gonna go C plus.
Well, you're a better man than I am, I guess, and I'm not even a man.
I would hope I am. All right, Raw. What are we feeling grade wise?
I'll give it a B alone because of the Roman and Punk thing and the fact that Dominic Mysterio came back and lived, and we got to see the Bonnie and Clyde back together. They're in seeing what Adam Pearce did, and LA Knight, just going, swinging chairs at everybody. I liked that. I like the chaos. I like the more chaotic parts of Raw. I like when Raw is like that. So based off the fact that they were using a lot of people I liked and they were using them properly, I will give it a B. And that's the highest I've given Raw in a long time.
I'm gonna go with B also because for the first time in a little bit, this felt like a good Raw following a pay-per-view or PLE,
Yes.
where we did kind of find out what the trajectory is for the next little while. It wasn't necessarily the same, like, rehash circumstances. Things are a little bit different. You got Roman now going after Punk. You have the potential issues brewing with Liv and Raquel. You got a whole bunch of shit that could kind of set up for what is to come. So for that, I'll do B.
Yeah, same. I think we talked about the last Raw. It was a very good go home show for a pay per view. This was a great follow up from a pay per view. I just think it was a really solid show. I'm gonna go B plus, just to be extra.
I thought you were a
Okay.
casual.
According to some people.
I have a
According
clip
to some
saying
people.
that you like them bald and big, so you're a casual.
That's what I heard.
I got a clip.
That's what they're saying about me.
Whoever thought that? That's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Whoever thought of that? Fucking weirdos.
Weirdos.
All right.
All right.
Which one are we start with first?
I think I can go really quickly.
Alrighty. I will be on the other side of the room. I still got my headset. I still got my microphone. But I'm gonna get my wife's lunch ready real quick. So,
Aw, you're such a sweetheart.
no, I just like to sleep in my own bed, not the couch. Anyway, that and if I don't make her something, she won't eat.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Okay,
what
so
do you got?
what I have here is, I went on here, and this is going to be kind of something where it's more like we do like discussions, like how we normally in here. So I have a tier list right here, and it has a bunch of theme songs. And then we as us can decide which tier goes into. And so I have labeled these, and here's the thing. There is going to be a limit of what goes on the top tiers.
Oh,
But then,
gotcha.
so we have to really pick which ones go where. We can't just like, oh, this is legendary. We're going to throw a bunch of ones. I'm going to give a limit. And so we have to really be meticulous with like which ones we decide go in the top two tiers. So I have the top tier being, okay, so we're going to go legendary. And then the one underneath that is great. The other one underneath that is cool. And then I have indifferent for the fourth tier, which means you can either take it or leave it. And then I have awful as the bottom tier. And
Alright.
we can, and for the legendary tier, we can only put a maximum of 10 songs there, and great only gets 10. The other tiers can be filled up as much as we want. So it's really, really cherry picking.
Alright.
Got it.
So we can like start discussing some. So the first theme song we have on in the bracket is AJ Styles' Phenomenal.
God, I love that song.
Ooh.
Where do you think that belongs? Legendary, great, cool, indifferent, or awful?
I'll go great.
Yeah, my vote would be great.
It should go under great.
Yeah.
As long as it's
Yeah,
not
I
his-
agree.
As long as it's not his Def Rebel theme that he had for like 6 months,
Yeah, boo.
that was awful.
Okay. So I moved that under great. The next song we have is Batista's I Walk Alone.
Oh fuck.
That's legendary for
That's
me.
legendary.
Like, yeah. So is that going to be our first legendary?
It
I would
has
say
to be.
so.
If anybody says otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about.
Thanks.
Okay, so that one goes there. Next, we have Crank It Up, The Big Show.
Well,
I will let you guys give opinions first.
For me, I'm indifferent to the theme song.
same. Low key. If it was his first theme song, the Michael Hayes one,
Oh, yeah.
then that one would be higher up. But for this one, I'm indifferent.
I can be okay with indifferent.
Okay, so that one's going to go in indifferent. He really downgraded when they slowed his theme song.
They really did.
I agree.
All right, the next song we have is Bobby Roode's Glorious.
Is there a glorious tier?
No,
Damn it.
I have legendary, great, cool, indifferent, awful.
Glorious. I'm okay putting it in cool.
Yeah, cool.
I think it is a great song, but I think there's others.
To me, it's fine, but it kind of annoys me after a while.
I can see that after a little while, where it's like, all right,
Okay, the
Yeah.
next one is we have, I know it's called something else derogatory, but in WWE they call it rap sheet Booker T.
can you
Booker T's theme.
sucker?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's cool.
I think
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'd go with the cool.
As long as
I mean, it's not really a.
King Booker themes on that one had a weird. I didn't expect the name to that song to be what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, Live in Fear, Bray Wyatt.
Mm. Oh, that one's tough. Cause like
I'll go cool with that one because it is cool. I mean,
I almost want to go higher. That's what I'm in between. But I can be okay with cool.
See, I'm one of those people that finds it great.
Yeah, that's what. I'm on the verge of great.
fuck it, great.
Great. Okay.
All right, because the greats have it.
In his mouth.
I especially loved it when it got lyrics
Yes.
because it was a cool instrumental, but once they added lyrics, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, the song called "Return of the Hitman," Bret Hart.
That was what he had in 2010 whenever he came back.
Yeah, but it's also just like that instrumental. It's just that version in general. Where are we gonna put Bret Hart's?
Right. I mean, that's an iconic beginning. I could even replicate it.
No, I thought you were playing it for a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was really good.
I wish I could play them, but it's like for copyright purposes. It would, for YouTube, it probably would be like copyrighted.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay putting it in cool just because it's iconic.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing special. It's just when that hits.
All right, so we're gonna put that in
That song
cool.
kind of sounds like your typical like royalty free like.
Yes.
can
Like, if
use
it was
anywhere
associated. Yeah, if it was associated with anyone else, it wouldn't be up there. But, like, when it hits, like, and Brett comes out, it's just different.
All right, the next song we have Next Big Thing, Brock Lesnar.
Indifferent.
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
Really?
I can
Yeah.
take or leave it.
Oh God, I don't like Brock, but I do love his theme song. I don't know if you guys have experienced his theme song live. I have. It is.
Once.
I loved it. It was like I could feel the bass in my soul.
I mean, it's a better song, but, like...
I like it in a sense of like whenever it's ready for like a surprise or whatever, he's coming back and you don't expect it or whatever. You hear that. It's great for that. Oh shit. But as an overall song, it's like okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, we'll go with the majority. I would put it in cool for me, but I'll put it in the indifferent.
Are you going in alphabetical order?
I guess I am. Am I? Oh wow, I am. I didn't even realize I was. This tier bracket was made by somebody else, but I deleted and added a few songs because I wanted to get rid of people we don't like. So anyway, next up we have The Brood. I love it. For me personally, I think The Brood is a great song.
Yeah, I would probably put Brood in great.
I can go for great.
Okay. So we have 7 spots left for great. So keep that in mind. Next, we have Whatever, Chris Benoit, the Our Lady Peace song.
Ooh.
I'm separating the song as a song.
Right,
obviously. I personally find it legendary.
I would be okay with legendary for that one.
We can go there.
Okay. No holding me back.
Redacted.
Yeah. Only because I also experienced that theme song a lot as a child, and it brings a lot of memories. It just really sucks because I was a huge Benoit fan and just really sad.
Yeah.
Next one, we have Break the Walls Down, Chris Jericho.
What do y'all think?
I think it's cool. Like, I might be in the
Really?
minority on that, but
You think it's only cool?
yeah,
I want to put it legendary.
like
I do
and
too.
we can. That's fine.
Actually, I don't think it's really legendary status. I think it's great. I think it's just under legendary.
Okay, I can settle for a great.
Okay, so do we want to put it
The hugest fan of that one, honestly.
Okay, so do we want to put it in cool, great, or legendary?
I can settle for great.
I'll go great.
Okay. I can't believe you don't really like that song.
I don't know why I can't give you a really good reason why. It just never really got it.
Break the walls
Never really got
down.
behind it. I mean,
I remember when I got to experience that at 19. Holy crap. I wanted to jump up and down. It was so good. And I didn't like Chris back then because he was a heel. I was so much a Shawn Michaels fan, but I liked that song. Okay, the next song we have Just Close Your Eyes, Christian.
What do y'all think?
mm,
I just love that song. I love that song so much.
I do too, but I would put, for me personally, I would put it in the cool category.
Rambo?
yeah, yeah. Probably.
I would have put it legendary, to be honest, just because I love that song. I can I want to make a push for great. Would you guys settle for great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we put it in great, we only have 5 more great spots.
I can settle with that.
Okay.
I love that song so much.
Okay. Now next we have This Fire Burns, CM Punk.
Legendary.
Legendary.
Yeah. It's freaking, like, there's nothing to be said. Like, it's freaking fantastic. Next, and we're going in alphabetical order here. Next we have Cult of Personality, CM Punk.
God, that's also really good too, though. But I mean, it's not the same as This Fire Burns, obviously.
It's a fantastic song, but it's just under This Fire Burns.
Yeah. That's another spot in great, and we're only in the C's.
But I mean, it's cold. I mean, it's Living Color. Also,
Rambo, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I might have to make a case for great.
I can go great. I can go great.
I can go great. I don't think it's a great song, but I just don't think it has the same aura that This Fire Burns does. Okay, we have Light of the Valkyria, Daniel Bryan. Valkyrie, Ride of the Is it Light of the Valkyrie? I think is how you say it.
Yep.
It's Daniel Bryan's theme song.
Yes. Like again, I like it. I can go indifferent for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Rambo?
Different.
So nothing has made awful yet, so that's a good sign. Okay, we have Retaliation, Dean Ambrose. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Just longevity wise, I'll put it in cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it belongs in the cool category. I can agree with that. Okay, next we have King of Kings, Triple H.
Oh.
Bow down to the...
Shit. I feel like it can't go in cool. I feel like it's above that.
I feel like it's great.
Rambo, what are you thinking?
Where does it belong?
I think I'm gonna have to go with great.
Okay, I'll put in great too.
3
You can go
more.
great. Yeah, 3 spots left for great.
I think I might stretch it to 15 for legendary and great then. I forgot how many I have on here, but we'll get through them fast. Next we have we're coming down, the Dudley Boys theme song.
Indifferent.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know you guys didn't really like that song. I like their theme song.
I prefer Bombshell, honestly.
Like their first one?
Yeah.
Now that's the one I'm indifferent towards.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. That was their original theme song when they debuted in WWE. I don't really like that one. But then but the one that they got in 2001 I really like.
That makes sense.
Okay, next one we have Are You Ready? Degeneration X.
Are you ready? Dun dun.
I think just based off of honestly, I feel like based off the era that would have to go in legendary.
It is legend. I think it's legendary.
Yes. I can agree.
Okay.
Based off
The
of
next one
about how big of a staple DX was, especially in the late 90s.
Okay, the next song we have Viva La Raza, Lie, Cheat, and Steal, Eddie Guerrero.
Shit.
I personally, it's in my top 5. I think it's legendary.
Yeah. I'm going legendary on that one.
Okay.
Okay, next song we have Metalingus, Edge.
Fuck.
I don't think this should even be up for discussion.
That's legendary.
Yeah.
That's legendary to me. Hannah, what are your thoughts?
For me personally, I would put it in great.
I thought you were about to say cool.
No, I love Metalingus. I do. I prefer Christian's theme song, but I'm also somebody that like for some odd reason I'm not as like in love with that song as most wrestling fans, but I will play it nonstop. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's that song, it's like that song like is a banger, it sounds cool. You'll sing it off the top of your lungs, but there's just like there's a hint of an emotional disconnection there. I'm not as emotional to it as say like This Fire Burns or Lie, Cheat, and Steal or even I Walk Alone, but I do find it an A-tier song. But I'm not like in love with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's valid. I still am gonna push for legendary.
Well, the legendary it's going in legendary, but it's like okay. I don't know why I don't love it as much as other songs. I've never understood. I should, which irritates me, but I don't know. Okay, the next one we have Line in the Sand, Evolution.
Oh god, I love that song.
Evolution is a mystery. That's another legendary in my book.
I love that. Honestly, that is my favorite that Motorhead's done for the WWE.
It's my second favorite. King of Kings is the one I prefer out of all the Motorhead songs.
I'm leaning legendary. I can go great.
I think it belongs. I don't think it's quite legendary. I think it's great.
I can put it in great. God, I love that song though.
Yes. Evolution is a mystery.
Okay, next we have Catch Your Breath, Finn Balor.
That is a good It's a good song. I think the instrumentals for me won't usually be legendary or great. So, I mean, it's cool. I could even go with indifferent, depending on how you guys feel.
I can go cool.
Okay, I'll put in cool. All right, the next one we have is Gold Lust, which is Gold Dust.
Indifferent.
Yeah, I mean, it is iconic. I'll go in. I can settle for indifferent.
Okay.
That's just one of them that, like, if I hear it, it's like, oh, great, but
right.
Really don't mean
all right, next. Next, we have sexy boy Shawn Michaels.
Legendary.
Legendary.
Yeah, there's no question.
If there is a question, and if anybody in the chat wants to make a debate about that, please do.
All right, the next one we have the Game Triple H. To me, I just put that in cool. I'm not
Yeah.
exactly the biggest fan of that song. To me personally, I find it a downgrade from my time, but that's just me.
I can go
I can go
on
cool.
that one.
I could do cool.
All right. Next one we have I always forget the actual title of this one, but it's the one with it's the lyric one with Seamus.
Written in my face.
Thank you.
Oh, I love that song.
Too many lines.
That's great for me.
I used What did you say, Rambo?
I just said too many limes.
Yeah.
That's what I used to always say. I always used to sing too many limes, but I know that's not it.
I'm going great.
I can go.
I would
great.
put in cool. I would put in cool.
Rambo, great, cool.
I can settle for cool.
Okay,
Nothing
we can
lower.
do it.
Okay. The next one is we have Wall Street JBL.
It fit for the character, but I'm indifferent.
Yeah. I thought it
Yeah.
was going to be a hot take, but yeah, I'm indifferent.
Like, that song fit for JBL's character. That piece of shit Wall Street millionaire, whatever. But
Okay. The next one we have No More Words Jeff Hardy. That is a legendary song.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
I was hoping you felt the same.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to put that there. Okay, next one we have The Time Is Now, John Cena.
See that? God, this one's so difficult.
To me, I feel like it's great. I'm not the biggest fan of it because I
Yeah.
prefer basic thugonomics.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, it is a legendary song. It's really iconic. So, I mean, I don't know how to feel about it.
Really encapsulates that era.
Right, but there's just the way I'm thinking about it is that you can show that to a person that's never seen WWE in their life, and more than likely they know that song.
So where we see, for me, I'm putting in great.
Rambo, what are you thinking? I'm gonna lean off you.
I don't know. See, the legendary are great. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
You're having Siri debate this?
I'm
It's
not
totally
looking
valid.
because it's already done. Heads is legendary.
Okay.
It's tails.
Okay.
So it's going in great?
We
Yeah,
can set up for great because Siri said.
Okay.
I couldn't decide.
There's just so many ways to think about it.
The next song we has Ain't No Make Believe, John Morrison.
Cool.
I think it's a cool song.
I think it's cool as well.
I like the beginning.
Okay, we have Burned Kane.
Whew.
Ooh, his OG.
That's the instrumental. Yeah, the instrumental.
Again, instrumentals are just such a weird thing for me, but I'm okay with putting that one great. That's the exception.
Great.
I like Kane's original way more than any other Kane theme song. I love the original.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, great. Now, if it was the Out of the Fire version, I would put that one in legendary.
Oh yeah.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. You're going to be very happy with this, Rambo. We have Slow Chemical Kane.
Oh God. You already know where I'm gonna go with that one.
I can side with you on it.
I love that fucking theme song. Plus, if he had, I feel like if he would have had any other theme song besides Slow Chemical during that 2003 run, it wouldn't have hit as hard.
I'm going legendary.
It's legendary, right?
Yeah.
I'm going legendary.
Just
We have
bang. Oh, for sure. Like,
next one. We have SOS Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, I hear them shouting. I hear them crying. I love that song so much.
yo,
I would put in
boy.
Cool.
I'm going great.
Oh, damn it. Why y'all leaving me up to me now?
It's
Or
just
putting in, or is it Cool or Great?
I love that song.
I don't-
SOS. Yeah, them shouting.
In fact, I have a problem. Where's your accent? I thought you were Jamaican. Aren't you supposed to have an accent?
I agree with Scored here in the comments. It said hot take legendary for Kofi. I'm on the edge, but I can settle for great.
I'm gonna go great on that one.
Thank you.
All right.
Just because
Next
I think
one.
you might give me a copyright strike just to how accurate that sounded.
All right, next one. We have Metal Kurt Angle.
Oh, I think that's legendary.
It's very legendary. What about you, Braden?
I can settle for legend. Legendary.
Okay, next we have Wrecked Mick Foley.
Ooh. Because to me,
It-
that is legendary. Like, just that.
How many
Crash
spots
sound.
left do we have in legendary?
5.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 5 left in legendary.
Yeah.
And we're in the M's too, which is scaring me.
You know what? I might break my own rules.
I want to at least try it, see what we can make work. I'll go for great. Oh, but it is. Shit.
I can settle for great, but nothing less.
Yes.
Okay, because Great has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We
6,
have
7,
3 spots left in great.
Great.
If we put this in
is-
Great, we have 3 left.
Great is like the bottom dollar.
Yes, I'd rather keep more spots open in legendary.
Why are we negotiating songs like it's a Facebook Marketplace posting? Jesus
Serious.
Christ.
This is freaking serious, dude.
Okay, the next one is also Mick Foley, but it's his Mankind theme.
It's cool.
Yeah, I can go cool for that one.
Yeah, it's cool. I especially liked it because he was one of those wrestlers that had a different. He had the entrance song, and then if he won, he had a different song. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That is neat.
The next song we have Somebody Gonna Get Their Ass Kicked, Mark Henry. 3-6 Mafia.
Damn it.
Somebody gonna get their lips split.
I love that part.
Guys, I want to go legendary. I love this song.
What's bad is I just seen them in concert this last summer.
That's so sick. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
I would put it in cool.
I'm meaning legendary, Rambo.
So
what do you
I'm
think?
between legendary and cool. What the fuck, guys? Come
Do we
on.
want to just go great? That leaves us 2 spots left in great.
I'll go great just to be in the middle. Come on.
Beat them up. Take it.
Okay, next we have Live for the Moment, Matt Hardy. I mean, come on. He can slap a tornado and dry up a sea, bud. That's a legendary bar.
A legendary bar and a great song.
I love this song so much.
I'll go great with it.
I would go legendary.
Rambo, it's on you again.
Oh, I heard an echo on that. That was weird.
Come on, the Matt facts,
Yeah,
Mattitude.
I'm gonna go with legendary
Oh, okay. All right. I can live with it.
because I feel like I would be doing a disservice putting it in great. But at the
Do you know
same
what's
time,
funny?
it's like I don't know what else to do.
I mean, one of my favorite Matt facts was one time it said Matt Hardy despises mayonnaise.
Fuck
That
yeah.
was the most. I loved that Matt fact.
I also despise mayonnaise.
Same.
Anyway, next one. Next one we have "I'm Coming," Montel Vontavious Porter.
Oh, I love that song. I'm coming. Just with I can settle for cool on that song. I
I
love that
can go
song though.
cool.
I can settle for
Yeah,
cool.
it's in the
I'm
cool
coming.
category.
Nobody to stop me. Nobody to hold me. I'm
Next we
coming.
have y- "Oh You Didn't Know," New Age Outlaws.
You better call somebody.
I find this to be cool. I like it.
Cool.
It's cool.
I think the intro is dope. The rest of the song's okay. I can go cool.
Okay, next we have "What's Up," R Truth.
What? Dang. Dang, 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 dang.
Fucking scored here in the comments. You gotta leave a spot in Legendary for Festus. Fuck yeah. Fucking
What's up?
Alex.
What's up?
Hold on, while you guys are thinking, I have to use the restroom. Hold on.
Had a
Alex
break.
here in the comment. Oh, I don't know how to.
That is funny. Oh, you didn't know how to book a wrestling show?
That's crazy.
That's awesome. W. Alex.
But our truth.
See, I know, because it's either great or cool.
I. You know what? Chat, come at me if you will. I might just go cool.
Because that would leave us one spot left in great.
Yeah, I'm wearing ours. So I mean, we
But
have.
what's up? Okay. I'll go cool.
Because if we're in the R, we still have a little bit left to go.
Yeah.
And if we keep one spot open and great, we're kind of screwing ourselves there.
Right. There's some wiggle room, really.
And I know
We
my
got
big
none in
ass needs
awful
some
yet.
wiggle room.
Excuse me. Me too.
I need some.
Our
wiggle.
Truth is an Attitude Era wrestler, by the way.
Yep.
Says Alex Gordon. That is facts.
Okay, I'm back. I apologize. Where are we putting it?
Cool.
All right.
As hard
Yeah, I'll
as it
put it in
was.
cool. I'll put in cool, but I also like that theme song that he used for a very short amount of time. You guys remember the theme song "Get Crunk"?
Yep.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That song hits.
Yeah, the one that Eve Torres used to dance with him to the ring.
Yep.
The next one we have. Okay, the next one. We have "Burn in My Light," Randy Orton.
Oh,
Oh God.
God, that's a great song.
To me, that's legend. That's legendary.
I can go with legendary on that one.
Yeah.
And this might be a hot take, but it's better than Voices, in my opinion.
I agree.
To me, it's 1A, 1B.
That's kind of how I am. But if I had to pick one over the other, I would pick Burning My Light over Voices.
Okay.
We'll see it.
Next one. Ironically, we have Voices, Randy Orton.
Yet.
That can go in great.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great in my opinion.
I can settle.
Aw, thank you for the heart puff. I got a heart puff.
Alex, you're to go.
All right, next one we have Booyaka 619 Rey Mysterio.
We have one spot in great left, 3 in legendary.
Uh,
And we're
put
only in the
Booyaka
R's,
legendary.
so
Maybe that's just a me thing.
I think I can go with legendary on that one.
Just the booyaka.
see the Booyaka one I think is cool. His original 619 theme song, the Who's That Jumping Out the Sky, I think that one's
I do
great.
like that one too.
Because that one's the next one. We got 619 is the next one.
I can swap with Boyaka 619 to cool, and then his first one to legendary.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think his first one's a little bit better.
I agree.
Okay, so I'll move that one to cool, and then I'm going to move the original 619. It's funny because his two theme songs, his first one is called 619, and then the second one is Booyaka 619. So you have to be very careful which one you're talking about.
That booyaka makes the difference.
That's the San Diego
Who's
area
that
code.
jumping out the sky?
Next, we have. Next one, we have 2001: A Space Odyssey, Ric Flair.
I'm indifferent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going different on that.
Next one. You Look Fly Today, Rikishi and Too Cool.
I think it's just that cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, cool. Next, we have The Truth Reigns, Roman Reigns.
Indifferent.
Are you serious?
I could
Yeah.
lean cool. I think it's cool.
I can go.
I could go great also, but I'm going cool.
I think the Roman Reigns version is cool, but I feel like the Shield, that one's legendary for me.
The Shield, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put Roman Reigns in cool. The next one, we have One of a Kind, Rob Van Dam.
Fuck, I love that song. One of a kind. Also from Michigan, by the way.
Battle Creek, Michigan.
Battle Creek, baby.
Score said in the comment that version just gives me bad memories. Fucking same.
That's valid. God, I want to put one of a kind in great, but that maxes us out. I cannot put it lower than great, I don't think.
I can't either. That's why I think I'm going to have to
can't.
break my own rules.
Okay, just let's great.
This is my game. I can make my own rules. I'm moving it. So it's going to go in great. The next song is we have I don't do what you tell me, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, this is Steve Austin we're talking about.
No.
Honestly, the reason why I would put it in legendary is not even based off of just the song itself, but the fucking glass break.
Yes, that's the part.
Yeah, that alone goes in.
Okay, we'll go legendary.
If Steve
Okay.
Austin came out to a song without the glass shatter,
I don't think he would have gotten as big. If I'll be honest with you.
he would have no aura. He would have just about as much aura as that ATV had whenever he crashed it in a barricade.
That is
Okay, next we have The Second Coming, Seth Rollins. So it's the Architect theme, which I think is a banger. I put in great. I rock out to that song a lot.
Yeah,
So we are adding to legendary and great.
I'm breaking my own rules. It's my game.
All right.
I'm a heel. I'm a natural heel.
Yeah, I go great.
Okay. Let me move it. Why did that move that song to there? Why? Okay. There we go. My freaking mouse is being weird. Okay, fixed it. Okay, next we have Here Comes the Money, Shane McMahon.
Ooh.
That's also a great song.
To me, it's legendary.
I can't put it. I don't know if I can put it legendary. I think it's great. Here comes the money, dollar, 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 dollar.
Here comes the money.
I'm gonna go with great.
Ching, 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 in pocket.
Okay, I'll settle for great, even though I want to put in legendary, but I'll be nice. Ching, ching, bling, bling, get the chatter.
Alex, I'm already there, and I think I'm doing pretty damn good with the heels.
I would be a heel, 100%. Next one we have
I guess I'll be a face.
next one we have the Rest in Peace version of The Undertaker.
Legendary.
Rest in peace.
Like, of
Yeah.
course, I like the Ministry Undertaker theme, but I think Rest in Peace is just as legendary, iconic.
See, I like his I don't like his like later ones, but I liked his like 1997 version of it.
Yeah,
But obviously this theme song is legendary. I mean the gong and everything. But the next one we have Rollin' Undertaker.
Rolling,
it's just a great
rolling.
song.
Yeah, I'll go great with that one.
Great.
See, I would put that version in legendary.
See, I can see that, but I don't know. I think it's just great.
Yeah, I might have to stick with great.
Okay.
I've done that once. Been a face, turned heel. Just ask Jerry.
I think if I was in WWE, I would be somebody that appeared as a babyface first, then I turned heel because I actually want to be able to turn heel and then be heel for a very long time and then go back to being a babyface. That would probably be the way I would do it. Next song we have This Is a Test.
Is this a sock hop one?
Yes.
I'm just
I-
not as familiar with this, so I'll go cool, but I'll let you guys.
I'll put it in cool for you guys, but I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah.
I personally put it in great because I love it. But I'll put it in cool. Next song we have I Came to Play The Miz.
Great.
Yeah.
I can make a case for legendary though.
I would put in great.
I'm good with great.
I think it is legendary too.
But if it went to legendary, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Yeah, I go great.
Okay, we only have a few more. Here to Show the World, Dolph Ziggler.
Fuck, I love that song. Honestly, I like I Am Perfection more.
Ooh, really?
That's my hot take. So I'd like to go great for this one. But if we want to go cool, we can go
I'll
cool.
put it in great.
Okay.
I'll put it in I would put Here to Show the World specifically, I would put that one in cool.
I can go with cool.
Okay.
We set up for cool.
All right, the next one we have Electrifying The Rock.
It's cool. That's about it.
Yeah, it's nothing that particularly great. I like the 02 version that was only used for like maybe a year. Like the 01, 02 version, but the modern day one's annoying.
I'm not gonna lie though. I popped heavily whenever it started off as electrifying, and then
Went into Hollywood Rock.
yep.
That's cool.
Okay, next.
I like the Rock says, the Rock says. I like that one.
Okay, next we have Word Life, John Cena.
Can we put
Basic
that one
Thugonomics.
legendary?
That one's legendary.
Legendary.
Can we put, thank you.
Like anybody that says anything different and anybody that thinks that song is not as great as
I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me.
that's a great bar. I like the Two-Face rappers walk away with four shiners. I like that one.
Now that's a bar.
Yeah.
Next we have My Time, Triple H. Legendary. Way better than the game, and you can fight me, people. I live in Washington, but it's up to you to figure out where. So come at me. That's all I'm gonna say. Next one we have No Chance, Vince McMahon.
Oh,
As much as I hate Vince McMahon, I might have to
yes.
put that in legendary.
I'm
It's a
also thinking
legendary.
legendary. No chance.
That's it. No chance in
Chance in
hell.
As
hell.
much as I hate putting that man in legendary, but I've got to.
Yes, the song.
Yeah, the song is iconic.
Yeah,
The next one is we have Special Op, The Shield.
legendary.
Very legendary.
Oh, guys, I would go great, but I can go with you on legendary.
I mean, the Sierra Hotel, India, Echo. I love that
Yeah,
part.
I mean that's great.
That's how I learned how to spell shield.
All right, and then this one's the last one on this tier list, and I can make others where we add different. I might do one later down the road where we can do more NXT songs and more modern, but obviously this is very 2000s heavy. Next, we have the Hardy Boys, Loaded.
Legendary.
Legendary.
And then I might do one where it's all the Divas theme songs because there's no females in here, but I might make my own tier list.
We can do that. I mean, technically, we got 20 in legendary and then 19 in great. So we just upped it to 20. That's all.
Yeah.
And
So
honestly, we didn't have any awful.
No.
so the ones we put in legendary, I'll label them off really, really fast. The ones we put in legendary, I Walk Alone, Batista, whatever, Chris Benoit. This Fire Burns, CM Punk, Are You Ready, D-Generation X, Viva La Raza, Lycheen Steel, Eddie Guerrero, Metalingus, Edge, Sexy Boy, Shawn Michaels, No More Words, Jeff Hardy, Slow Chemical, Kane, Metal, Kurt Angle, Live for the Moment, Matt Hardy, Burn in My Light, Randy Orton, 619, Rey Mysterio, I Won't Do What You Tell Me, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rest in Peace, Undertaker, I Came to Play, The Miz, Basic Thugonomics, John Cena, My Time, Triple H, No Chance, Vince McMahon, Special Op, The Shield, and Loaded, The Hardy Boys. That's in Legendary. Under
Yeah.
Great, we have Phenomenal, AJ Styles, Live in Fear, Bray Wyatt, The Brood, Break the Walls Down, Chris Jericho, Just Close Your Eyes, Christian, Cult of Personality, CM Punk, King of Kings, Triple H, Lion in the Sand, Evolution, The Time Is Now, John Cena, Burned, Kane, SOS, Kofi Kingston, Wrecked, Mick Foley, Somebody Gonna Get It, Mark Henry, Voices, Randy Orton, One of a Kind, Rob Van Dam, The Second Coming, Seth Rollins, Here Comes the Money, Shane McMahon, Roland, Undertaker. Under Cool, we have Glorious, Bobby Roode, Rap Sheet, Booker T, Return of the Hitman, Bret Hart, Retaliation, Dean Ambrose, Catch Your Breath, Finn Balor, The Game, Triple H, Right in My Face, Sheamus, Eight, No Make Believe, John Morrison, the Mankind instrumental, I'm Coming, MVP, What's Up, Our Truth. Oh, You Didn't Know, New Age Outlaws, Booyaka 619, You Look Fly Today, Rikishi Too Cool, The Truth Reigns, Roman Reigns, This Is a Test, Here to Show the World, Dolph Ziggler, and Electrifying the Rock, and Under Indifferent, Crank It Up, The Big Show, sorry, Braden, Next Big Thing, Brock Lesnar, Light of the Valkyrie, Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan, We're Coming Down, Dudley Boys, Gold Less Gold Dust, Wall Street, JBL, and 2001: A Space Odyssey, Ric Flair.
Woo.
And that concludes my segment. And scene. That was a good one. I liked that.
I really
That's
do.
fun.
All right. Braden, if you want to do wager, I can hold mine off till Saturday.
I could also hold up mine out to Saturday if we wanted to end it there, to be honest. Because I know yours, you said yours was complicated. I don't know if that means longer, but I know wager can go a little longer.
It could be what mine is, and I'll tell you what it is, and we can decide if that's what we want to do. It is guess the WrestleMania by the opening match.
Oh goodness.
I mean, if you want to do like if you guys are willing to stretch this out until 11:30 my time, I think that would be a fun one to do.
I can
We
do it.
we can do that as an ender.
If you guys got an extra half an hour to kill, we can do that one.
Bet.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I don't have my notebook because it's in a box somewhere. So if one of y'all want to keep score, that'd be super.
Braden's really good at the scorekeeping, apparently.
All right, guess I'll do score, guys.
All right. Good night, computer. You had your day.
That will be here, Alex. But no, basically the same concept. Guess the WrestleMania by the opening match.
And how many WrestleManias do you have?
I'll probably do 6 and then have a 7th one for tiebreaker.
Bet. Okay.
And I'm expecting the meme to be dropped in the chat. I am going to ban if I see it. I'm just kidding.
Damn, dude.
No, I'm kidding. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Terrified, but ready.
And don't worry, I'm not going to use pre-show or Sunday Night Heat.
Got it.
All right. The first one, the opening match, is a triple threat match for the Hardcore Championship between Billy Gunn, Al Snow, and Hardcore Holly.
WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 7, no, WrestleMania 2000?
No.
WrestleMania 15?
It is WrestleMania 15.
Oh, Jesus.
I was about to say 17, but there was a different match that was the opener.
Let's hit the 30s, all right?
We'll get there.
Let's hit the 30s.
All right. Next, we have the Magnificent Morocco versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
WrestleMania 2.
It is WrestleMania 2.
Bang!
Wow.
I would still like the 30s.
He might get the 30s. I probably will not get the 30s very well.
All right, let's see.
That guess, by the way, was straight out of my butt. Let's go.
All right, next we have Hercules versus King Haku.
WrestleMania 4?
No.
5.
WrestleMania 5.
Shit.
I do want to preface that I was going to say 5 before Hannah said 4.
Damn.
All right, don't give me the 30s. Keep giving me the single digits. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
All right, let's see. That one's going to be way too easy. So,
Say it. Say it for bonus.
I'll leave that one for the tiebreaker.
Alex called you Diamond Dallas Braden.
Hey, that's kind of heat.
You stalking Undertaker's wife?
Okay, I was going to say, I don't want any stalking allegations. I did not stalk any wives.
Damn,
It's like I was about to ask you, where are you keeping Sarah?
Don't worry about it. Sarah's also my sister's name, so that's funny.
That's weird.
I'm keeping her in Washington.
All right.
All right. Next, we have Finley versus JBL.
WrestleMania 24.
24.
It is 24.
Yes.
Did she get it off first?
Y'all said it at the same time from what I heard in my ear, so I can give both of y'all that one. Y'all said it at the same time. Like, it was perfect, like Royal Rumble 2005.
Okay.
What's that right now?
That's a great reference. What's what?
What's the score at right now?
I have it 5-0 me.
You're bullshitting.
It is 3 points me, 2 points Hannah.
All right. I had these pulled up earlier, but then I closed out the whole tab by accident.
I hate that.
I hit the X in the corner instead of the X on the tab, so I just closed everything out.
Yeah, I've done that.
All right. Next, we have Rey Mysterio versus Matt Hardy.
26.
No.
25.
20,
No.
22?
27.
Nope.
23.
Nope.
21.
Nope.
What the fuck?
24.
Nope.
No. 20.
Nope.
21.
Nope.
19?
22.
It is 19.
Oh my God, I was
Wow.
fucking at that show. How?
It was Matt Hardy versus Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight title.
And I was there too.
Damn.
My first show, and I was there, and I can't even get the stupid thing. Okay, granted, I was sick, so my memory is a bit fuzzy. Shit.
All right.
I want more.
We have Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan.
WrestleMania
28.
28. 27.
Y'all said that at the
28.
same time as 28.
20. Weren't they the opening match 27 too?
No.
They were pre-show 27.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I can give that to both. Because, like, again, y'all said that at the exact same fucking time.
Okay.
All right, what is it at?
5-3 me.
Shit, I can do this for a little while.
If we can do a few more.
Yeah, we've only been doing this for like 4 minutes.
If we can do a few more.
Hey, my wife would be pumped. Anyway,
Pumped as like she won't be happy.
Hannah, it went over your head.
I wish I knew what you guys meant.
No, you don't. What's the next one?
my fault.
That's my bad.
All right, next we have Rick Martel versus Coco Beware.
WrestleMania 3?
No,
4.
WrestleMania 1?
no, and
5.
4?
no.
6?
WrestleMania 6.
Yes.
I thought you were good with
Oh,
the
yeah,
single
I-
digits, Braden.
Well, we were just saying numbers, man.
I should remember that because I used WrestleMania 6 for Guess the Pay-Per-View a week ago.
I don't remember what happened yesterday, let alone a week ago.
I have a good memory for certain things.
WrestleMania on the International Space Station that ChatGPT cooked up that one night.
Mm-hmm.
Braden, were you here for that one?
No, but I've heard all about it.
Yeah, we were having ChatGPT book a 2-night WrestleMania, and it said like WrestleMania 50 something was gonna be on the International Space Station.
Dude, do you know what we should do? Adding to these podcasts, we should actually also have, like, every once in a while, we should ask ChatGPT a question. Like, I could do it on here, and I can read off what ChatGPT says. That would be funny.
Be a funny segment.
Anyway, give us a couple more. What do you got?
We've got a number. No, oh shit, that wasn't me. I promise, that was my chair.
Wasn't me.
We've got Billy Gunn versus Flash Funk.
14.
No,
13?
it was 13.
No way. That was a total shot in the dark, too. I didn't think I'd get that close.
13 was my birth year.
Score, it was the
Damn.
chair. I'm going to break in this fucking thing. All right, what's it at? Is it now? It should be tied now, right?
Yeah.
That
High
sigh
five.
beforehand was loud.
High five.
Like it's tied, yeah. He just, yeah. All right, we have a tag team match between Carlito and Chris Masters versus Kane and Big Show.
26.
23.
No, and no,
25.
no,
24.
nope.
We just said that. 22?
God damn it! Y'all need to quit doing that. That was 22.
All right, so a point for each.
Yeah, what are y'all
Yeah.
synced up or something?
Well, we are tag team champions.
This is facts.
This is the first time y'all acted like tag team champions. What the fuck?
I know.
Yeah, the last episode was a legendary crash out.
We're a dysfunctional tag team that works very well together.
Yeah, we're in a good space right
I'm
now.
gonna call y'all Team Hell No.
That's pretty much. I'm Daniel Bryan.
I want to be Dylan Bryan.
You can be Kane.
I want to be Dylan Bryan.
Yeah, but I'm a
tag team
dork.
Champions. I'm the tag team champion.
I'll be Dr. Shelby.
Oh god.
Yeah, last week Braden crashed out so much that my son woke up.
Oh dude.
Dude, don't blame it on me.
Which
Alright.
bro was up until like 10 o'clock the next morning.
Oh my god, poor guy.
I was trying to put him back to bed, but he wouldn't, and I didn't want to wake my wife up because she had to work the next morning.
Thanks for the gifts, Alex.
Alex.
All right, what's next?
All right, that one's gonna be very easy, so I'm not gonna do that one yet.
Do it.
Nope, it's gonna be very, very easy. We have Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero.
21?
WrestleMania 21.
Shit.
And Dominic was in the crowd.
That's right.
Little Dominic.
All right, that was 7 of those, right?
I lost count.
Yeah, there's so many ties where we both got points. Yeah, I think it was 7.
I'm gonna do 3 more.
Okay.
Either that or I could switch it up to a different one of the guessing games.
No, we can keep this one going.
All right.
Alex says Slim Shady Dominic.
Yeah.
I love it.
We have
So we got Diamond Dallas Braden and we have CM Hannah. Now we got Slim Shady Dominic.
What the fuck am I?
Not reading the question fast enough.
Hubba
I don't-
Bubba Rambo? Like
Bubba Ray Rambo.
Hubba Bubba?
Bubba Ray Rambo. I love that.
Chop liver. Got it. All right. We have a tag team match between the Usos and Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs.
36.
No.
37,
No.
34,
No.
33.
It is 38.
Oh my god. I mean, great, but
Rowdy Rambo Piper. I fucking love that.
Rowdy Rambo Piper's crazy.
I love that. Rowdy Rambo Piper.
Yo, Alex, you fucking cooked with that.
Rowdy Rambo Piper.
So Braden, do you want to be Braden show or do you want to be Diamond Dallas Braden?
I like Diamond Dallas Braden.
Okay. And I'm CM Hannah for life because I love that.
Rowdy Rambo Piper.
All right, 2 more questions. It's tied 7-7.
All right, we have
I'm pretty sure I'm up one by you, dude.
No, I just got this last one.
No.
we have a tag team match between Haku and the Barbarian versus Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
11.
No.
9.
No.
8,
No.
10.
7.
It is 7.
Oh my god. All right, so now I have to get this to bring it back to a tie for a tiebreaker.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. We've got Tito Santana versus the Executioner.
1.
It is WrestleMania 1.
These single digits, man. All right, so this is the last one for real now.
Yep.
And the best of luck.
Okay.
All right. For all the marbles. We've got Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre.
35.
No. And no.
38. 37.
It is
36.
37.
Bang!
You got the pandemic era, which I was not watching.
Bang, 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 bang.
I was just going to end up guessing all those.
Bang, 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 bang,
The
bang.
event was hosted by Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan.
It's a dream match.
That wouldn't work for him, brother. That's horrible. That was horrible. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, that was great.
I can't believe my joke went over your head, Hannah. I'm sorry.
I really wish I knew what you meant.
We'll explain later. After we close this out.
That's not podcast talk. All right. Anything we want to leave off before we go off the air?
Well, the Super Bowl is Sunday.
This time,
Everybody, so everybody that's a regular listener, please keep the Seattle Seahawks in your hearts on Sunday because they need to win. Go Seahawks.
Gus said, "Go Pats."
Yeah, no.
Everybody,
I
for Green
am-
Day. I am excited as fuck for Green Day.
I'm excited for Green Day. Hannah, right here, right now, I had money on the Rams. They're out. I am pledging my allegiance to the Seahawks
As you should.
for you and also Kenneth Walker, who was a beast for Michigan State. So I'm pulling
Yeah.
for Kenneth Walker.
Braden unfortunately lost $10.
It's all right. $10 is $10.
That we heard about a bunch in the last episode.
Yeah,
Hey.
go take a listen.
Well, he's the one that kept on saying the Rams are going to win. The Rams are going to win. And then what happened in the NFC Championship? Boom, the Seattle Seahawks 31-27.
I don't
Because
think
that's
I
what we
ever-
do.
I don't
Hey,
think
Jim-
I ever really said go Rams or the Rams are going to win. I just said I hope they win because I have money on them. We don't need to start this again. We don't need to.
Well, you
And
know
we're on
what?
good terms.
You know what? Just like the Seahawks and just like Triple H, that's why we do what we do.
It's best for business.
There's always a plan B. I'm rooting for the Pats.
No.
Give me the Patriots.
I thought you were gonna say there's a whole bunch of surprises.
No.
That too.
Well, when you made the bet and somebody asked you which team are you going to bet on, you could have just done Road Dogg and said, I don't know.
I could have.
That way you could have kept all your money.
Well, no one asked me. I just did it on an app, and I planned out my bracket.
Oh, so you did like fantasy football.
Sure. Yes.
You should have used Christian's catchphrase. That's how I roll.
That's how. I'll use Chris Jericho's catchphrase to tell you that you just made the list, Hannah.
The list of what? Awesome tag team partners.
The list of Diamond
Yes.
Dallas Braden.
The list of Diamond Dallas Braden Co.
I thought you were Rowdy Rambo Piper,
I am.
And I'm Diamond Dallas Braden.
and I'm CM Hannah.
And that's all from Squared Circle Sessions.
By the way, chat, what do y'all think about this logo for episode 20?
It is the best in the world. Now, hold on for a second there, players. Alex is Alex Riley.
It's legendary.
That works. Okay, so.
Well,
everybody
ladies and
likes the
gentlemen.
Logo, great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes episode 20 of Square Circle Sessions. It is me, CM Hannah, with my tag team partner. What are you, Braden? Diamond Dallas Braden,
There we
and Rowdy Rambo Piper. And we will see you on the flip side. Go Seahawks.